All right, I'm here. Raj is here. Okay, so the way I'm going to do the show today is I'm going to wake up early tomorrow because I've got a lot of things to do in the city in the morning, and then I'm going to go Speaker's Corner in the afternoon. I know everyone's crying. Oh, Raj is late. Raj is late. Just be grateful I'm here. Yeah, I had to go to the freaking pharmacy quickly and pick some dye up for my mum. So priorities. Yeah. Well, I can't be freaking. I have to do that before I think so they just stay open late. I managed to get what I need. So what I'm going to go over today is going to be I'm going to try and keep it as kind of cast first, then go on to something else after, which is Tamasha, which is going to be about exposing Triller and some of his fakeness through his texts and stuff like that. Now I'm going to do a proper show on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. But this is gonna be like a little taster. Like when you do a teaser for like a movie. This June. Now this August. Raj will disclose. So on probably I'll just show you a little bit of pieces, and then what I'll do is I'll go into the rest of the stuff here on what is it called? What day is it, Chase? Thursday. Today's Wednesday, Saturday and Wednesday, or Thursday. I'll do it. Yeah. Now, so to the people that are out there that don't understand about caste, like my good little, English mate. Well, I don't know what he is, Jack, or radios in the chat, and obviously I'm gonna have to explain it like I'm explaining to a 1-year-old. Yeah, I'm not saying Jack is a 1-year-old, but I have to try and break down it to the most simplest way for people to understand how this situation is kind of like, it's a complicated situation which needs to be discussed, but in a mature manner, like the way I do. Yeah. Now, obviously, being that I'm the Raj, sometimes, I'm not always the most tactful person. Yeah. And, sometimes, I'm like a bull in the china shop. But it doesn't mean I'm wrong, though. This is what you need to understand. Yeah, my tactics might be wrong sometimes, but it doesn't mean I'm wrong. So what I want to do is to, rather than me, talking about this, I'm gonna be letting Baijagraj Singh's videos explain what I say anyway. But for some reason, when I say it, Raj, you hate Jacks. Raj, you hate Jacks. Let me tell you something. My family's from a Ramgarhi Tarkan background. Ban the Ramgarhis and Tarkans that think they're better than any other caste. Yeah. Ban them. Yeah. I call you out as well. And I've said it to your face as well plenty of times since I've been younger. Even on my own family members who think because they're Darkan, for some reason, they're better than, say, somebody that was born in a Jamar. No, you're either Sikh or you're not Sikh. Simple as that. Yeah. Your caste, doesn't make you no better than somebody that is from a so-called lower caste, And if you do think that you're better because you're Darkan, because I'm going to use the Darkans because people get upset when I use Jat. You're like, oh, I hate Jat. I've got no problem with anybody, If you're a Sikh, you're a Sikh. But if you're Jat first, and you're Sikh second, then nah, I'm not going to show you no mercy. If you're Darkan first and you're Sikh second, I'm showing no mercy. If you think because you're Darkan, like in some people in my family, they're better than XYZ, I've banned them out to them faces millions of times. I won't let my daughter marry this guy because he's a Jamar, but the guy's a doctor. Yeah. The guy's a doctor. Yeah. Got a freaking degree. Much better than them. Great guy. I won't let my daughter marry him because of the caste. This is when you know, some of our people, man. I'll tell you that now. Some of them, I cannot believe some of the shit I hear in the 21st century. This ain't freaking 19th century. That's one thing. People were ignorant back then, They didn't know any better. We now know in the 21st century, that this situation about you being better because you're from a particular field of caste, because you happen to be a Darkan or a Jat or whatever, because those two, I want to say the two worst culprits, Darkans and Jats, both of them, The other ones, the so-called other castes, are normally have the brunt of the bullshit from those two castes, So they are kind of like a reaction to the bullshit of the two other castes, yeah. So I'll explain what I mean by that, yeah. Now, big up to Manny Cinder, Ajatani. No, this is closed today because I haven't got more than an hour. I want to be very concise, and I need to just go through what I need to go through. Yeah, sorry, Baji, man. Now, the other thing I need to go through is that tomorrow I'm going Speaker's Corner. Yeah, I'll be there from 3 o'clock. Yeah, until around 7. Now, to all those fuddles, yeah, and I'm going to call you fuddles that think that you can come up to me and chat your shit like you chat online to me to my face, yeah, and I'm just going to be going, handy. No. The way I live my life is this, yeah. The energy you give me is the energy I give you. You come to me with respect and you're polite. I come with you with respect and you're polite. If you're rude and disrespectful, I'm rude and disrespectful. And it doesn't matter if you're a Singh. I don't care if you're the Pope. And I don't care if you're the Queen, yeah. Obviously, with the Queen, I might actually get assassin killed if I go too far. But I'll call her I'll say whatever I need to. If she swore at me, I'd have to swear back, yeah. Like, this situation that people are thinking that they can just come up to me and violate me, and I'm just going to go, no. One thing is I know this one thing, yeah. Most people got no tate in real life, yeah. This is the one thing I've learned the hard way over years and years. Internet gangsters are internet gangsters, yeah. I'm not no gangster, yeah. I'm a 46-year-old nerd from East London. I'm a proud nerd, yeah. I'm a weirdo, yeah, and a leader of the weirdos. Always been weird, always been a bit of an oddball. Not a fighter, nothing like that. No, none of this kind of thing. I'm a big, some kind of whatever, yeah. I'm just some weird dude from East London. Do my own thing, obviously. Pretty good at drawing, yeah, no doubt about it. But I'm not a pussy. That's one thing I'm not, yeah. I'd rather get my head bashed in to a pulp than let someone try and violate me and my family and stuff. I'd rather you kill me, yeah. And that's the thing, yeah, rather than you try and violate me. Obviously, I don't want to die just yet. I've got a few things to do first, man. But if it's my time to go, and Weigel's saying that it's my time to go, then it's my time to go. Now, obviously, Manny Cinder, Ajstani, yeah, big up to Sunny, yeah. Here's the one that's I'm meeting tomorrow, yeah. And let me just say something. This is the guy, and I'm going to say something here, yeah. If this guy turns up, yeah, it's going to be the worst day of his life. It'll be the day that he will look back in like 30 years' time when he's in a cardboard box in the middle of freaking winter, and he'll be thinking, when did my life suddenly take a turn for the worst? And it'll be this point tomorrow, yeah. Because I'm telling you something. If you have the nerve, yeah, to turn up, yeah, things are going to get peak for you, yeah. And let me show you why, yeah. Because these Bande, yeah, are not cut out for the way I do things, yeah. They're used to fists. They do not understand, yeah, how to win, yeah, a battle. Because all they understand is what? Violence. Now, this is the thing. When I'm against my opponents, yeah, I'm not a physical guy. What I use is everything that I have that is to my advantage to beat my opponent. This is why I say I'm playing chess, you're playing Connect 4. Because the people that play Connect 4 only have violence, yeah, as their option. And they're tied because of that. Me, violence isn't even in the equation unless I have to. The rest of it is everything, yeah, including officer. I'll have that officer finger up, yeah, as much as I need to, yeah, because at the end of the day, Speaker's Corner is a place, yeah, for discussion. And the one thing I'm not going to have, yeah, is people coming up to Speaker's Corner with masks on. And now this isn't just about one person. This is about everybody. I made this decision a couple of months ago, especially after the Hattoon situation, which is that I am going to have a zero tolerance policy to people with masks. Yeah. My situation is if you got a mask on, you've got to take it off or you don't speak to me. It's as simple as that. If you're a pussy and you can't show your face, that's not my problem. Yeah. That's not my problem. What you need to do, yeah, is to take that off, yeah. And then what I'll do is I'll have a conversation with you, at least a minimum, yeah. But the thing is, you're not going to come on there with a mask on and think that I'm going to be talking and talking and talking. No, it's not going to work like that, unfortunately, with me, man. I've got to protect myself, because if anyone's going to do something, I want to make sure I know who did whatever, yeah. And I'm not going to play into the silly trap. Oh, no, you're scared, you're shack. You don't. No, listen here, man. I don't give a shit about that kind of stuff, yeah. I don't care if someone calls me a pussy or they say I'm a freaking wimp. I don't give a shit. I play by my rules, yeah. And my rules are this. I use whatever I need to win. Up to a point, yeah, where I don't include your family and stuff, yeah, and all that kind of stuff. But up to that, I'll use whatever I need to. Now, tomorrow, when I go to Speaker's Corner, this kind of situation, yeah, like, so let me just show you something. So this guy, Jux Blaze, that was on there earlier, yeah, this is why I cannot be around a guy like this, yeah, who is going to wear a mask. Because obviously we know from the other day that when it comes to Hatun, she had the guy masked up and the guy managed to run away, which meant what? They didn't get the face, yeah, and he's still on the run. Now, you can see here, Hatun survived, Pigeon will be next here, and it's a dagger, laughing emojis. Obviously, yeah, a vowed threat of what? That I'm next for the knifing, yeah. Now, this individual has also said he's going to brick my home. And there's hundreds of these about bricking Pigeon, putting bricks in my home, yeah. Also, the guy says, Pigeon, your BST case, that's why your toppy is coming off. And sorry, toppy means by my bug, because he doesn't classify my bug as a bug of the start. He classifies as a toppy. That's up to you what you want to classify it as. But the thing is, yeah, Judge's Corner here, which is Kay, yeah, that lovely young lady Kay, goes under the name Judge's Corner. And she is also might be coming, she said. Mark Swift, Raj just wants our face on camera, no face, no case. And I'm going to say something to you. Yeah, I want your face on camera, because so does a case, so does a case. I'm not even lying to you. So my particular way of doing things is that no face, yeah, no talk. No face, no talk. Now, obviously, we're going to go on to the car stuff in a second, but this is also... Dutch Blaze, you're going to be like, you know, the apple of my eye just for today and tomorrow. But after tomorrow, yeah, because I'm going to expose you tomorrow either way. If you turn up, I'll ruin you. If you don't turn up, I'll ruin you because I've done your bestie. Either way, after tomorrow, I won't mention your name again. I'll probably just block you and never see your account. But when you look at this, this just shows you where... This is how embarrassing the situation is at the moment, yeah, that I am actually gonna do something, you know, literally before I even spoke here. So look, everybody, remember this. He's coming tomorrow, and you have to introduce yourself as well. You don't come there anonymously. You have to introduce yourself and take the mask off, and we're gonna have a good discussion about your views, why you threatened to get me stabbed, why you're threatening to brick my home, why you're threatening to knock my bug off. And let me just play a video for you, just so that you understand one thing, yeah. Before I do that, let me just show this. So this is the one thing I'm going to do right now, yeah, and I can't believe I'm doing this, which is so embarrassing, yeah. I'm actually going to praise odds, yeah, on one thing, yeah. Big up AV. I'll say hello to everybody in a minute, yeah. I'm going to big up odds on one thing, yeah, because the thing about odds, yeah, whether I like him or not, and some of the stuff he said, yeah, freaking infuriated me, which is I've bummed him out, unlike other people, yeah, too scared to say something like him, that pussy Triller. One thing is this, yeah, this guy, yeah, showed Sikhs how you respond to caste supremacy. And that is embarrassing, yeah, that a Pakistani Muslim guy has to show Sikhs how do you respond to people being caste supremacists, yeah. Now, let me show you this comment from this Fuddle Juts Blaze. Yeah, and it's big odds. Come on, bro. You know Juts are differently compared to other parts of Southeast Asia. I'm Sikh, but I know we tougher than, say, Ugandan Sikhs. You know what I mean. And odds, just let me tell you something. Odds, yeah, done what I call a Jabir, yeah, like ta. Shut up, boy. Chupkaro. Ta. Chupkaro. Ta. And just freaking kicked him in the nut, yeah, and told him to go back home, you little pussy. Because what did he say? Which is what all Sikhs should say as well, but not as the Muslim, but to say in Sikh instead. He said, I might be Jat, but that's irrelevant. Banda, I'm Muslim first and last. Yeah. Muslim first and last. And this is what Sikh should say when you have like, you know, caste supremacists, you say you're Sikh first and you're Sikh last. Bun the caste. So I can't believe it. Well done, RJ, for putting that pussy hole in his place here. And well done, you know, you give credit where credit's due, even if it's on somebody that, you know, talks a lot of shit and all that kind of stuff, yeah. Now, one of the things I want to quickly just do, I need to upload a couple of things here, but I want to start going through a couple of the videos of Bajigrad's thing, yeah, that I was trying to play last week, yeah. That I was trying to play on Veli's last week. Now, I'm going to say something. That show was a pure shit show and an absolute embarrassment, yeah. Absolute embarrassment. And I'm going to say I'm at fault too, yeah. I'm not innocent in the matter. I can admit and be a man and go, okay, I'm at fault too, yeah. Because I should have realized that having people like Kay, yeah, who goes Marjord and Banjord, like she says hello or says the or it, is not the type of person to be trying to reason with when it comes to such a complicated and sensitive issue such as caste, because she has said multiple times that the Khans are this, the Khans are that, the Khans are that, and she is under the account Jut's corner, yeah. Also, you cannot reason with an alcoholic fuddu, yeah, with no tatte like Triller, yeah. So both of them, me trying to reason with them was a mistake on my part. And I'm not going to lie, yeah. It's embarrassing that Bajigrad's Singh's face has to be associated with our freaking bullshit. But at the end of the day, yeah, he's one of the very few people that I've heard, yeah, one of the very few people that I've heard that are easily breaks down stuff to a very digestible, easy to understand, kind of like, you know, easy to understand, kind of like, you know, that people can easily grasp, you know, relatively easily. That's what I was supposed to say. Now, let me just say a couple of hellos. Then I'm going to play a video, and then we will go through some of the stuff here. So, Sunny S, K-Dips, big up, Jack Attack, Jetta, oh Jetta, kiddha? Okay, he's freaking little poodle there, man. Okay, karda, Dick, he's so sad. Sunny ass, big up. Oh, look who's here. This bloody. You know, Shahid gives you the most amount of headache here, but I can't hate Shahid. Why Shahid? You know what I'm talking about, yeah. And I can't hate Shahid. Yeah. I don't know why. It's just somebody that I just can't. Even when he does something mad, I have to go, oh God, he's gone mental again, yeah. Now, OG Jat, I got no hate for Jats, no hate for the Khans, no hate for Jamars, no hate for any caste. What I do have hate for is people that think they're better because they're a particular caste, including my own caste, yeah, which I know are a problem as well, yeah. That the Khans are not gonna get, you know, an easy ride because they do stupid things as well, and I've seen it with my own eyes. And I'll tell you some personal experiences that I've seen with my eyes, which has made me realize that this casting is just pure bakwas, yeah. It's just stupid, and it's not a Sikhi thing, yeah. It's a Punjabi thing. And before everyone says, Raj, you can't talk about Sikhi, you can't talk about Sikhi, you're a disgraceful Sikh. Yeah, I'm a disgraceful Sikh, yeah. I'm a bad guy. I don't drink, obviously, you know, as people know, I stopped around 10 years ago. I don't eat meat. I don't really do anything that bad apart from argue. Yeah, and I got an ego the size of a freaking Titanic. Obviously, I'm not going to get hit by an iceberg, though, hopefully. But, you know, I have a right to talk about stuff, yeah, which affects the community, which is not, you know, what I call from Sikhi, but it's affecting Sikhi, which is Punjabi culture. This is not Sikhi caste. It's Punjabi culture. I have every right to talk about the bad effects of Punjabi culture that is affecting Sikhs. This is why I like to talk to non-Punjabi Sikhs. People ask me, why do I like to talk to converts? Because they give me a clearer image of what Sikhi is about, because I haven't got the baggage of the Indian subcontinent, yeah, or the Punjab, yeah, where all of this stuff that is Punjabi culture has somehow merged, yeah, with Sikhi, and it's hard to differentiate as a young Sikh. As I've got older, I know what's right and wrong now, but when I was young, I didn't know, yeah, as I was going up. So this is why it's interesting to talk to converts who become Sikhi, like Flexi and some other people, yeah, because I get a much more distilled version of Sikhi, which is much more pure. Yeah, I'm not saying the perfect Sikhs. Before I say, oh Raj, you think all the white Sikhs are perfect? Oh, you worship the white? No. Whether they're black, whether they're white, whether they're Chinese, whether they're an Eskimo, whatever. When I see people that convert, they tend to have a much more clearer understanding of Sikhism without any of the baggage of the Punjabi culture. Yeah, obviously, yeah. Now, Mani Sindha, yeah, calm down. This ain't an attack on you. I know you're a Jat supremacist, but you don't claim to be Sikh no more. So I'm not talking to you. If you're somebody like Mani Sindha, who's a proud Jat, but he doesn't really like follow Sikhi no more, I'm not talking to you. Yeah, because at the end of the day, that's up to you. You've decided you don't want to really follow Sikhi, so you love your caste. Cool, that's up to you. You're a proud Jat Punjabi. You think you're whatever. That's fair enough. Yeah. But I'm talking to the people that still classify themselves religiously as Sikhs. They follow the gurus. They follow the Sri Guru Granth Sahib. They believe in Waheguru, yeah, and everything else that comes with this, yeah. Those are the people that, you know, this is addressed to, you, including myself, yeah. Obviously, yeah. I'll give myself a little bit chip here as well. Because when I was younger, I was a right little football when it comes to this freaking car stuff. That's why, yeah, I'll give myself a little slap on it myself. Because I made a lot of mistakes, but I learned from the mistakes, unlike other people. Yeah, don't worry. If anyone violates me, man, that's what I'm made for, man. At the end of the day, the Raj, yeah, the Raj is made of sterner stuff. If you want to violate me, I can violate just as good. So yeah, it'll be a two-way thing. The difference is I'm a public figure. These footballs want to stay anonymous. That's not happening. I'll make you famous at the same time. Because there's a lot of recordings that I'm going to play at Speaker's Corner to prove my point, yeah? If they do come down about the casting. Because I want to talk about caste and some of the things that were said. One of the things I would do will play the video of what went wrong last time, yeah, on Veli's, yeah, on Veli's channel, yeah? And I'll play these pussies, yeah, these footballs, I mean, swearing over Baijagrad Singh's video, calling Marchad, Banchad and all this, yeah, as the video is playing about why caste and the Gurdwara are now some Gurdwara named after caste. I need to move on. Big up Gurdeep Sands here. Raj. Rav just said, what's your actual caste? Oh, bloody hell. Raj, I hope you're still training. What you need to learn boxing more important than drawing. No, not drawing's more important. God's sakes, man. I need to live. I've got to freaking more draw. Drawing is my thingy. I mean, obviously, I got millions of freaking bullets. I don't even know what I'm doing, to be honest here. I'm just like literally sitting there and drawing bullets all day like a madman. Obviously, you know, that's what us artists do. You know, there's a method to the madness. Now, I'm going to have to try and get through this because I need to go sleep early today. 88 Master, big up. Yeah, you can listen as well. Arjun Verma, yeah? You're going mad. Like, why don't you want me to be Bruce Lee overnight? Calm down. I'm 46, man. I can only learn so much. Yeah. Big up, Aftar. Get down. Zara, big up. The base. You do what you want to, but you face the consequences. This is the thing. Everybody can do whatever they want, but don't cry after. Don't cry, yeah, to sleep. Just accept you made the decision, and then that's it. Like the way I've said stuff here, that I went Speaker's Corner, I've accepted, I've said what I had to do. Sometimes I apologize. I can't blame no one else for whatever happens. But at the end of the day, when you put your neck on the chopping board and your neck gets chopped, yeah, don't cry afterwards. Get down, mad dog. Roger, will tell you where he is when he's there. Much race, I'll big up. Yeah, who? Go on. Okay. I better move on. So, yeah, I'm going to be at the park tomorrow around 3 o'clock. Dinner. So let me just play, while I do one or two things in the background, a video by Jagrad Singh, which I was trying to play on Veli's channel. And obviously, you know, because of certain, let's say, unfortunate circumstances, the video couldn't get played. Yeah. Now, this is a video. Now, the reason why it's an important video is because a couple of days ago I mentioned why I've been told. Because all right, let me give it before I play the video because it's like 5 minutes. When I was younger, I'm going to go into some stories when I was younger about the casting. My family's from a Khan background, yeah. My surname is Tattle, but my mum's surname is Obi, and my I think my dad's is Jannah, yeah. So it's a Khan, but I didn't really understand the kind of nuances of how this casting, yeah, had infiltrated all the kind of gurdwara, all this kind of mindset about weddings and all that kind of stuff you get married to, how certain castes think they're better than other castes. So what I done here is that as I grew up, I started to see it with my own eyes as I got to a certain age. And once I realized how toxic it was, I made a decision to kind of like try and do what I could do, which is what? If someone asks you what your caste is, I just don't answer. I say I'm a Sikh, yeah. Now, the only reason I'm saying I'm from a Khan background now is because I don't want people saying, Raj, you're just saying this because you hate X, Y, Z. I'm going to bundle the Khans out as well, yeah. I'll bundle the Khans out as well, including members of my own family and stuff who I've heard say certain things that I believe to be anti-Sikh in my opinion, yeah. Now, obviously, I won't tell you which ones, yeah. I'm talking about relatives and stuff. The base, you say my father's name once more time, I'm actually going to be hiding you. There's no free speech here when it comes to my family. Now, one of the things is, once I realized, you know, Ramgarhia, yeah, is a caste, yeah, which is Khan. There's loads of Gurdwara. There's one in Ilford here. There's two in East Ham, Newham Forest Gate, where thing is. Oh, big up Jagaseek. Good day. Who's this? I looks like a proper Singh, man. See, this is what I'm talking about, proper Singhs. So, in my area, when we had the situation when I was growing up, I didn't really understand the Ramgarhia kind of connection. I knew that Ramgarhia was like a caste, and then I realized, okay, I'm Ramgarhia because my family's from the Khan. Now, one of the problems is this year is that as I was growing up, I fell into the trap of the caste bullshit myself, and I'll explain what used to happen. My surname is a weird surname called Tattle, yeah, or Tattle, whatever you want to call it. And so what happened is this. When I used to meet people, they used to say, what's your surname? And I'll go, oh, my name says Tattle. They say, what? What? You talk Jamar. It sounds like a Jamar surname. And I used to, as an 16, 17-year-old, go, no, I'm not a Jamar. I'm not a Jamar. And my own ego and own kind of prejudices about caste come out. And so I would say, no, I'm not a Jamar, I'm a Khan, yeah? Yeah, I'm a Khan, yeah? And that is, yeah, playing into the caste system, yeah? Yeah? That's playing into the caste system. Now, there's nothing wrong with saying, okay, my caste here is Jat because my family, but when you start thinking you're better and you're separate from a Sikh Pant, yeah, because you are a particular caste and you're better than, say, somebody born from a different caste, then you're not only, yeah, disrespecting, yeah, Sikh, you're disrespecting the gurus because the gurus do not try to kind of like get rid of the caste system. Now, I know people are going to probably be thinking that, you know, obviously our English or say non-Sikh or whatever we want to call them, kind of people don't really understand what's going on. But I'll explain in a minute, but for the Sikhs that do know what's going on, I'm going to play a video because whatever I say, people don't take it because it's me. They say, Raj, we don't like you. Okay, you don't like me. It doesn't mean I'm always wrong. I might be wrong 50% of the time. But even someone who's your worst enemy and somebody you hate might be right. Yeah? And you might want to listen to them about one thing. Now, the thing is, yeah, about the casting is this, yeah. I have been to Gurdwara, yeah, and I've asked the Gyanni, you know, you got Ramgarhia Dana Haga Otte, yeah, you know, why have you got it, yeah? And the answer I got, yeah, was what I said on Veli Visions. And what's weird, when I say it, is, oh my God, Raj, you're a liar. So I'm going to play you by Jagraj, R.I.P. to by Jagraj, yeah. Obviously, we know, you know, a great Bhattad, a sad loss, and I do feel embarrassed playing his videos because I know everyone's like, Raj, you're disgracing Sikhs, and look what he done for Sikhi, yeah. Look, Bhajagraj is just somebody whose videos I just find the most easily explainable, yeah. And whether I play it or somebody else plays it, that's what they're there for, yeah. So let me, yeah. So Yeah, there's nothing wrong. If you want to say, oh, look at this. Look at what's he saying? Money. Bas kar de hone, yeah? I'm not going to argue with money over this, yeah? But it's not Sikhi. It's not Sikhi, though, still. Whether it's a caste system, whatever class system, it's still, yeah, not Sikhi. Yeah? And I'm sorry, because I like his picture. Manny, tu mera pra haiga, yeah? You know, yeah? Me and you are like bros. On this circumstances, I don't even know sing. But I'm going to have to say, look, you need to read this, yeah? We don't listen to Indian or Punjabi politics. We listen to the gurus, yeah? Not Indian Punjabi politics, not lineages and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong. I'm a proud Punjabi, yeah? I'm proud being Punjabi, but I'm not better than anyone else because I'm a Punjabi. I'm not a better Sikh because I'm a Punjabi, yeah? Even though the gurus were Punjabis. We have converts from all over the world, like Flexi. Big up to Flexi in the chat. Just saw it now, man. I didn't realize I missed you, man. Flexi knows, long time no see, man. Where's he gone? Okay, yeah. Yeah, we do not recognize caste, yeah. So Flexi is obviously a convert. And yeah, I mean, that's why I like talking to people like Flexi, just because of the fact that, you know, he doesn't have the hang up of caste. Now, I'm going to play, yeah, it's not Sikhi, period. The same way, yeah, look, the problem is this, yeah, look, I'm not here to do prachar, or I'm not the best person to even speak about Sikhi. I know everyone's going to say, Raj, you're the worst. Whatever, man. I'm not. I admit, yeah, I've got a lot of faults. I've got anger issues. I've got ego issues and stuff like that. But the thing is this, yeah, when it comes to this situation, yeah, when I hear people that are trying to say that caste, yeah, is okay, it's like somebody, a Sikh, saying drinking's okay. You can drink, yeah, if you want to. I don't, yeah. It's because it's against Sikhi as well. But if you start saying Sikhi allows it, that's when it becomes a problem. Yeah. If you want to sin, that's fine. I'm not saying it's fine, but that's up to you. But when you start saying that it's okay to do it, then it becomes a problem. And this is the problem with the caste thing, yeah. People are trying to say that it's actually, yeah, acceptable. Yeah. If I said to you right now, it's acceptable to drink alcohol as a Sikh, what would you say? You'd give me a chaper and say, chup karo, yeah? Yeah, it's not acceptable. If you want to do it, but don't say it's acceptable, yeah? We know it's against Sikhi. If you want to do it, you're going against Sikhi, yeah? And this is the problem. There's a lot of people, and the worst culprits, yeah, I'm going to say when it comes to certain things are the two castes, the Khans and Jats, yeah? Yeah, both of those two, yeah, are the two worst culprits, yeah? And I'll explain why, because both of them do it in different ways, yeah? But both are just as bad as each other. I got a personal insight because my family's from a Khan, yeah, thingy, yeah. Yeah. See, look at this, man. This is what I like, man. This is what I love. I'm going to leave this, yeah, up, yeah. Sorry, Manny, yeah. Sorry, Manny, you're my bra, yeah. But you know that you no longer believe in Sikhi in that sense. You're from a Sikh background, but a Singh, yeah, when we're talking about Sikhism now. Sikhi, not Punjabi culture. Not about our heritage. We're talking about what makes a Sikh, yeah, and being somebody that thinks you're better because you're a Jat or you're thingy. This the thing. We cannot accept that. So I know I've been ranting a bit. Let me just play the Bhai Jagraj Singh video, and I listened to it, and it's actually pretty much what I was told by a Gyani once. Yeah. Oh God, there's two Rajas now. Oh, Deko. God, this always happens. How many Rajas? Have a look. How many Rajas now? Like loads of us. All right, so no, I need to get there. Where's this one with the? Oh, here it is. Big up Somali Flame. I'll explain to you how the caste as well does permeate through. Oh yeah, I know, Manny. I don't know why you're fighting me, Lardakyo. Leave me, man. It's like you're fighting me for no reason. I didn't say you. I'm talking about other people. You don't understand what's been going on for the last couple of weeks with these food doors, saying that they're better because they're Jats and all this kind of stuff, yeah? And I'm going to say something. If the Khan was coming on there saying they're better because of the Khans, I'll be right saying ban out the Khans as well, yeah? But at the moment, it's the Jats, yeah, that are in these channels, calling them Jats Corner, Jats Blaze, all of these people, we're Jats, we're better than you, and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, saying that these people are Jamars and cussing out. Right? Those are the people I'm directing at. Don't take it personally. Now, this is a video that was done at Q&A around 6-7 years ago. But it's pretty much exactly what I heard. So unless you're calling by Jagraj Singh a liar, then I don't know what to say, because this is what I was told as well.
Obviously, many people are gonna say, look, oh, you guys don't believe in caste, right? So how come your Gurdwara have got caste names on them, Ramgarhi, Darbar, and this kind of Patre Gurdwara? Now, part of this reason is really, it's not really religious, it's more cultural. Now, the reason why a lot of Gurdwara, for example, if you went to a Gurdwara, say in España, Mexico, then it's not going to be called, Patra Gurdwara or Ramgarhi Gurdwara, because the people that are coming into Sikhi from the Western background, they haven't got any caste, right? But you might then find the word ashram there. See what I mean? Because they've got a certain style, everybody's got a certain style. Now, one of the main reasons that you've got these caste names is because there's a bit of a group in Punjabi community, they're called Jats. And they're very keen that they're the best out of all of them. And the problem with that is that they end up taking over the Gurdwara. Yeah. So one of the clever things that people did many years ago, they didn't want the people to come and take over that Gurdwara, is they called it a Ramgarhi Gurdwara. So no Jat really wants to be seen running that Gurdwara. Yeah. So therefore it was like a barrier. Yeah. So that every community could sort of keep its culture. Yeah. Rather than be told this is the only culture you have to follow, because that's the biggest community is the Jats. Yeah. So therefore, just on that basis, I think it's more cultural. It's not really religious. You have to understand, like when a Gurdwara was made back in the day, people used to hang out with people they like hanging out with. Just like now, people hang out with people they want to hang out with. And the communities made their Gurdwara. They knew friends. They got together. And then what their fear was, anybody can vote in this Gurdwara. Anybody can take over this Gurdwara. So the best way to do it is to keep them out by giving it a caste name. The way I would say to deal with it is that for the young youth to sort of understand where it comes from. Yeah, we talked about the monkey analogy before, yeah? There's a video about Sikhs and caste, the truth on our channel. What that is basically social conditioning. You're made to believe that this is the best caste. No matter which caste you are, you believe it's the best one to be in. And the reason for that is basically to condition you to be happy in your caste. Because back in India, if you broke caste rules, you got punished big time. Yeah? So the social conditioning was such that you were made to feel happy in your caste. And you were scared to go outside your caste. Yeah? But that was only because there was punishments. Now there's no punishments, then we don't have to have that fear. So it's basically understanding where the caste system came from and why there was social training to feel happy in your caste and put pride into caste. Now understand that those punishments no longer exist. Like in India, if you married outside caste, you can get killed. So obviously parents are going to want their kids to stay within caste. So they tell them from a young age, we're the best, we're the best. So the kid never looks outside. But actually, it's not true we're the best. It's just that they were trying to protect their kids. But that doesn't apply here now. So to understand where it comes from is to then say to the parents, I understand where you're coming from, but you're partly being told is because of where you came from. But those things don't apply in this new world. So the new reality is it doesn't apply. Yeah? So in Sikhi, there is no caste system. In fact, today's Hukamnama that I took this morning was that basically a Sikh does not, the Gur Sikh does not follow the caste system at all. As actually said it in there. Gurmukh does not follow the 6 schools of Hindu religion. The Gurmukh does not follow the Sufi ways. The Gurmukh follows the Guru's way. Because look at the word, Gurmukh, Gur Sikh. Who are you following? First is written in it, who you are, the Sikh of the Guru. The person who has a face towards the Guru. So the Guru's way is Agge Jaat na Jor hai, Agge Jionave. But there is no caste. Reality is when you come upon this path, you must lose your previous affiliations and be born afresh. Yeah, that's why the Hill Rajas wanted to have different Amrit. We talked about this even last time. The Hill Rajas wanted to have different Amrit for themselves because they didn't want to have Amrit with the low caste people, because the Bata goes around the whole room and everybody drinks out of it. And Maharaj said that this is not for you. Yeah, Char Varan Ik Varan Karam. Maharaj said, all 4 castes I will make into one caste. And so there is no caste. If you have this param, if you have this van that you think your caste is better than everybody else's caste, or you prefer your caste, that is basically a Punjabi thing. It's not a Sikh thing, it's a Punjabi thing. Now, some people do feel more Punjabi than Sikh, but those people that feel they want to follow Sikhi more and Punjabiism less, then this is for them. This is the way for them. We're not here to tell you about choosing Punjabi over Sikhi. We can tell you what Sikhi is. It's up to you what you want to do with your own.
Now, like, Look, I'm not going to even explain that, because if you don't agree with that, and it's coming from, you know, somebody that, you know, everybody knows is a respectful individual, it's like whenever I say anything, everyone wants to go against it, even when it's true. And so for me, he said it the best. And I kind of understood this from before. This is the same answer I got from the Gurdwara. Yeah. Now the problem is with the Khans. Yeah. Instead of like, let me criticize the Khans here. Yeah, because this is what I've seen. What I was told, they originally come down. Yeah. And the Gurdwara were Jat Gurdwara. So the Khans come down, which are so just to explain, Jats here in India are farmers. The Khans are carpenters, and other castes are different type of stuff, and it's kind of like a social hierarchy. Now it's not the same as the Hindu caste system. It's kind of caste system light. So when you look at the Hindu caste system, it's become very rigid, yeah, where people that are born in a Brahman caste are the top, and people that are born in the untouchables at the bottom, and nothing they do can take them out of their caste, yeah, even if they're the most. So imagine a Dalit who's sweeping the street. He could be, yeah, the greatest mind since Einstein, but because he's born into this, he is now restricted because of the caste. And there's so many terrible situations in India. So Ban India, yeah, obviously I'm a Khalistani up to a point, or a Punjab separatist, and this is one of the other reasons I don't like India, because of their strong kind of affiliation with caste still. And so people are born into caste where they are Mani Sinda bus kar de hone. Oh my god, he's in the chat freaking keyboard worrying me today. I knew he'd turn up, the other freaking jats, the jatta. We're talking about Sikhi. You keep it. You've said, yeah. Oh god, I don't want to argue with Manny. Yeah, Manny's my boy, man. But oh my, gussa on that one, man. Freaking it, man. Yeah, F Modi, yeah. Now, so people are coming into the caste, yeah. Now, it's not the same as, so people that don't understand, it's not the same as the Hindu caste system. It's a caste system light. And also Muslim communities have it as well. Yeah, I've seen Muslims that are caste orientated in South India, in Pakistan and stuff. You have people that are even Buddhist who outlaw it. Now, Sikhi come about in the 15th century. And one of the things was, it was about equality. And one of the things is, you can't have equality if one group thinks they're better than another group because of their birth. So one of the things that was kind of, let's just say not what they tried to abolish was the caste. Yeah. Now what's happened is, because Punjabi and Indian culture is so strong, even though it's against Sikhi, somehow, and against Islam as well, somehow it still managed to get a version of it, which I call caste light, into the mindset of a lot of Sikhs. And so, oh no, oh God, Buddy, I'm sorry, I have to put it up, man. Buddy, look, look. Oh no, sorry, Buddy. Oh God, I'm gonna get so much stick for this. Sorry, Manny. But obviously, this is Sikhi first, Punjabi, whatever, man. So when it comes to the situation, so the caste system that I see is a lighter version, but it's still destructive, because it still bases people upon, we're better, you're higher, you're lower. Yeah. Whereas Sikhi, it doesn't matter. Yeah. You should just be equal. Yeah. And it's about who you are as a person and your deeds. Yeah. And your moral character, not about what caste you're born into. Yeah. And so what I've seen over the years, and this is more anecdotal, before everyone starts crying, saying, Raj, I've never seen this. This is my story and perspective of how I've come to really dislike and even hate the caste. Yeah. When I was growing up from a Darkhan background, I obviously fell into the trap as well. Then the Gurdwara, as it said by Jagraj Singh, had the caste. So in my area, we have a number of Gurdwara. Obviously, I'm from East London, my local Gurdwara up the road in Leighton actually has no caste, so big up to them. Yeah, there's judges there, the Khans, everyone's in the committee. There's no caste-based Gurdwara there, so big up to Leighton, but it's a small Gurdwara. They do fight over other things though, so I don't know what they're fighting over, but they're still fighting. Big up AV Aftar, man. So with the Gurdwara. So you heard Bhaji Gujarat Sikh say that the Jats originally come here first. They set the Gurdwara up, and then it was harder for other people from different castes to then to then get into the committees or help with the running of the Gurdwara. Yeah, that's the thing. Now, what the Ramgariyas, the Khans, obviously my group decided to do was, oh, how do we solve this? Let's start our own Gurdwara. Yeah. So in East London, we now have Karamsar in Ilford, which is called what? Ramgariya Sikh Gurdwara Karamsar. Neville Road in Forest Gate. What is it called? Ramgariya Neville Road Gurdwara. Yeah. Now, there's 3 Gurdwara that are named after caste just in the local area. The other ones, may not say caste, but they are caste dominated, The Singh Sabha. So the Singh Sabha, is the Gurdwara that are mainly dominated by Jats, Now, what then happened is this, The thing that the Khans were upset about, they then started doing themselves. Yeah. It's like somebody, who says, I don't like people stealing from my shop, but then you steal from somebody else's shop. So their intentions wasn't always bad. But what they started to do then is they then made their own Gurdwara caste dominated by Ramgariyas, or the Khans. To the point that now there's a Gurdwara up the road, called Bow Road Gurdwara, and guess what it's called? A Patra Gurdwara. Why did they set the Patra Gurdwara up? Why? Because the Patre are seen as a low caste, so could not get into committees. Yeah? I know Patre. This is how I've realized how insidious this thing is. When I was 18, 19, I started going to college to another area. So I all of a sudden had a lot of Sikh mates here. When I was younger, I didn't have Sikh mates. Most of my mates were Pakistanis and stuff like that. I know people going, oh my God. Well, yeah, my area is mainly Pakistanis, That's what it is, So when I went to another area, I started meeting other Sikhs, And one of the things I started realizing was this kind of like Sikhs will be like not telling me their surname. I'm like, all right, Singh, what's your surname? Oh, no, my surname's Singh. I was like, all right, fair enough. And then after a while, started figuring out that the reason why a lot of Sikhs are not giving their actual surname was because they didn't want people to start saying, giving their caste away, which is very sad, And so slowly, I started realizing 2 of the people that became good friends of mine. One was a Patra, from a Patra caste, and one was from a Jamar caste. Both of those castes are seen as low castes. Both of them would only give the word Singh as their surname, not their surname. Both of them, I saw in my own eyes, when people were cussing other Sikhs out, they would say, you're Jamar, you're Chura, and all that kind of stuff to cuss them. The same thing that happened on Veli show just 4 days ago is still happening today when you want to cuss another Sikh out. A Jamar or a Chura is no different. Jamar Chura is no different from a Khan or a Jat, anything like that, But they will make it. Now, the sad thing is, the Patre, probably get it, worse than everybody else, because there's a lot of lies made up about this Patre group. I know Patre. One of my best mates for 15 years was a Patra. And their Gurdwara, are just dominant, just basically a Patra Gurdwara, because they cannot get into committees anywhere else, so they have to sit down thing here. So I blame this situation with the Gurdwara on the Khans and the Jats, both of them equally, because both of them, equally, have messed things up. The Gurdwara should not have a caste name on it. Full stop. It should just be the Gurdwara. If you want to call it Karamsar, fair enough. If you want to call it Neville Road, you want to call it, that's all that should be on there. You shouldn't have the caste name on it. And I don't know how long it's going to take for this situation to be resolved, but I can tell you how you can fight it as an individual. How do you fight as an individual? I'm asking you a question, rhetorical, How do you fight it? Do you know how you fight it? When someone asks you what caste you are, you say you're Sikh. If everybody says that, the caste will just go. Yeah. Until recently, because of this bullshit that was happening, I have not disclosed my caste from my family for 20 years. Ever since I saw friends of mine who were from so-called low caste being treated like shit. Yeah. One of my friends, yeah, couldn't even freaking get married because of the fact that, you know, he was from a different caste, educated, everything. Now, the worst thing about this, the guy got married to the girl. It took a year of freaking headache. But guess what? They love him now. Yeah? But the only thing they didn't like was he was a Jamar from a Jamar caste. And she was a Jat, or the Khan. That was it. That was the only thing they had an issue against. What have they got now? They got 3 beautiful kids and they're married. Yeah? And their kids are just Sikh because they've realized this caste thing is bullshit and it needs to be taken out. Yeah, totally. Until the Gurdwara take their names down from the caste. Now I'm gonna play a clip here, and the only reason I'm playing it is just to show you how stupid, yeah, people are, yeah, when it comes to this caste situation. If you got an issue with me, yeah, that's one thing. But don't freaking more bring in, yeah, your bullshit. Because you got an issue with me, you then, yeah, want to start supporting caste. Yeah? Like I said, I got no issue with Jats. Yeah? I got no issue with the Khans. I got no issue with Jamars. I got no issues with Patre. I have issues with people that think they're better than others because of that. I'll ban you out. I would even go as far to say you might not even be Sikh no more. I don't know how serious of a thing it is against Sikhi. If somebody told me as a Sikh they're allowed to drink alcohol, I would say you're not Sikh no more, in my opinion. I'd be like, all right, you're actually out of the fold. So if you as from a caste, I'm talking about all of them, including, and I'm going to bundle the Khans out here because obviously. Oh God, Manny, man. I don't know why you've come today to do this, man. But man. I don't understand what you're doing, man. Because this is not about me picking on Jats. I don't know why. Why is it that Jats here are getting butty? I haven't got the Khans in the chat game, Matt. I haven't got freaking Jamars. Yeah? Nah, Ajtani, because I'm not having a tamasha here today. This is a very concise issue, and I've only got like half an hour. So Ajtani, yeah. The thing is, I bundled the Khans that think they're better. Yeah. Where's the Khans going mad now? Where are they? No, they're not here. Yeah. If they do, I'll be calling them out. Yeah. Now, I'm just gonna play this clip from the other day, and I apologize again. But if these guys turn up tomorrow, I will be playing this clip at Speaker's Corner on my tablet. Yeah, because I want the people to see. Because I think this clip is very, 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 very telling of the situation with caste here. So I'm going to play it. And obviously, it's our lovely local Sikh lady, Kay, who I just found out recently because she said she's actually got kids. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure what to think of that. Having children when you're swearing, march or bant or all this kind of stuff 24/7. I don't know. What can I say? All right, so let me just play this.
Hold on.
So this is from Veli's the other day, and this is where the mushas happened from. Bullshit. It is a disgrace, including myself. I should have known better that these people should not be. I shouldn't even bother trying to do it.
Yesterday, you talking about Jats, yeah? Hold on. Listen, you make it about your fucking self. No, hold on. You're always giving it the bad, yeah? Raj, listen to me. Hold on. Yesterday,
You're talking about me.
you're always fucking crying about everyone in the chat. You stalking us. That's how you know what we're doing. How the fuck you know what we're doing? You always come here when we're in the fucking chat. You stalking us. That's how.
Can I say something here? I got most of you on block. How do I know you're there? I go on there randomly. She's saying I'm stalking her. dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah? The last person I would ever stalk is with a goodie with the, the marg like yours. Yeah, you're the last goodie I would ever stalk. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wanna keep my sanity. Yeah, I wouldn't be stalking you. I didn't even know you was in the chat because you said you don't. Yeah, come on the chat. So you must be. This is when I figured out she's Jack's corner because normally she says she don't turn up. But the only person that's been coming on talking shit like her was Jack's corner. So she is Jack's corner, yeah? And she says she never comes on.
How you fucking know what we're doing?
How do you know he's talking?
Because he's always saying they're crying in the chat, they're doing this. How the fuck does he know unless he's fucking watching?
Now, I will say this, yeah. When they're crying in the chat, yeah, Jovi Kante crying in the chat. Jovi Kante crying in the chat. Jovi Kante acting like puddles. Jovi Kante crying like fuddles, yeah? That's true. Yeah? Saradin, yeah? All day from morning to night, Ronde in the chat. Yeah, yeah? So I'm just telling the truth, yeah? You're just crying all day about a grown-ass man like myself, yeah? Who has no real power. I'm not the prime minister. I'll make a banda by myself, Kalla, which I'll be tomorrow. I'm by myself. Yeah. You want to bring your army down for me? Aja. Yeah. Turn up. The Rajanator doesn't need an army. I'm Kalla. If you want to break my freaking head open, do it. But you know what? Unless you're going to kill me, I'll just come back the next week. Simple as that. That's the way I work. Unless you're going to put a bullet in my head and you make sure I'm 6 foot under, you're not going to be able to stop me. I'm the real life Rajanator. You know, I can terminate at the end when he comes out with a skeleton. That's what I'm like. Yeah. Metaphorically. Oh, yeah, General is crying like puddles. Crying like puddles. Yeah. Yeah, she's so nice. Oh. Imagine waking up to that voice. Yes. What can I say?
How does he fucking know? He's always fucking watching. Oh God. This guy, yeah, he's a joke. Sunday. What does this show, Raj? When's the last time you fucking?
So the video I was trying to play here was just to show when I went to Birmingham before the coronavirus, and Bally Segu's 57. Bloody hell, I'm 46. I think I look pretty young as well. So what I was trying to play here was the video of me going to Birmingham a year and a half ago where there was a Ramgadiya Gurdwara, and I was talking about the Ramgadiya Gurdwara, how disgraceful it was. But they would not let me play the video. They just wouldn't let me play it. Yeah, no matter what I did, they were just talking over swearing here. And so you can see...
What is Miliani?
So you see, he goes, Apna pan Miliani, yeah, meaning you have not even met your sister. I just met my sister over there. I'm going to see her again on Tuesday. What are you talking about? So she's always bringing my family into it. The problem with this woman, she speaks in Punjabi, cussing my family out. But then when I know, Manny, cover your gun, your sweet young boy, innocent boy. Yeah? Don't get corrupted. So, you know, she's always bringing my family in Punjabi. She don't say it in English. And so when I get upset, everyone thinks I'm going crazy for no reason. Yeah. So you can hear here, she does it again. Yeah. Apna, what is it? Apna panu Miliani. Yeah. I've not met my sisters, which I just saw them the other day.
What is this? Who gives a fuck? Anybody can go to Gurdwara and anyone could film random Gurdwara. It means fucking fuck all. Anybody could film random fucking Gurdwaras. You did the same to Odds. Remember you went to meet Odds early morning where all the gangsters were sleeping. Why do you always show up when nobody's around? Why do you always show up when nobody's around? Raj, why do you always show up when no one's around? You're a fucking joke.
This ain't the only one.
This guy, see, I'm going, Triller. This is all distraction from today's fucking chat. He's going back years again. This
Yeah,
guy's a
what's
psycho.
the point of what you're trying to say?
Exactly.
So here comes, yeah, drunken football thriller, yeah, with his Umali Shrubby ways, sticking his nose into it, because obviously he's got no tattoo of his own, so he wants to jump in on the back of K and give it to me, yeah, because he's too shook to do it by himself, yeah. Oh, mera pure, I thought you said pan. Oh, my dad again, all right, my dad, all right, I thought you said pan. So I was trying to show the video that, and then so I thought, okay, they don't want to listen to this bit, so let me play by Jagrati. I thought, yeah, stupidly, and this is my fault, and I take responsibility. I thought if I play by Jagrati's video about the Gurdwara, which I played earlier, that they would shut up and let the video play out of respect. But little did I know, they started march or then ban chodding all over the place, and I went mad as well because, you know, obviously Triller started cussing my family out, yeah. I then lost my temper. And I'm going to say something. Tomorrow, when these guys turn up, if they got the balls to turn up, I'm going to play this video to the camera, whatever camera's there. And I'm going to let everyone see what the musha happened. And the difference between me and them lot, I know, I was bad in this situation. And I'm used to getting told off. These guys think they're holier than thou. You know how many times I get told off? All the time. So for me, I'll just say, look, I'm sorry, my maafi mangda, yeah, I apologize for playing the video at that time, but listen to what they're saying about my family, listen to what they're saying while these videos are on. So this video will be played tomorrow if I see them, just to prove the kind of bakwas these guys were saying when Vijay Raj Singh's video was on. And have a listen.
He's full of shit. This is what he does, the fucking Asperger's cunt. You fucking bullied Gandhi for fucking 3 years, so shut the fuck up.
All right, so Gurdeep, kitte chale gaya Gurdeep? Gurdeep, did I bully you for 3 years or was you trolling me? Right on the chat, because you've told me you was trolling me. I didn't bully Gurdeep. I don't even know Gurdeep. If I can bully someone, yeah. Oh God, bloody now Manny's coming. Now I got that bloody little jut turning up, yeah. Or his little karpana or whatever he's gonna have, his little freaking sokti. Yeah. Now this will prove how filthy these people are to the world, yeah. That they have no morals, yeah, and what they would do is while a video, yeah, is being played about a Gurdwara and about a thingy, these guys are swearing over it. Now I will say to the Sangat out there, I apologize. My maafi mangda hai, my galti kitta hai. I should have thought better and realized that these scumbags, yeah, are not going to be able to control themselves even when Bajaj Raj Singh. I made a mistake. I made a mistake that I thought that by playing Bajaj Raj Singh's video, they will have some sort of sharam, yeah, some izzat, yeah. But you know, when you're dealing with dangars, yeah, you can't do nothing, yeah. They are just animals, and there's nothing you can do. They're going to behave like animals. So tomorrow, I'm bringing my screen share. I'm going to make sure this video is played and hopefully it gets thousands of views, yeah. And I'm not going to lie, I hope it goes to basics of Sikhi. I really do, yeah. So I can, you know, show them what they were doing when I was playing this.
Cunt, you bullied Gandhi for 3 fucking years, so don't give it the large now. Listen, Ben, I'm talking about yesterday.
She's talking about
Just Satya Sanaya, fucking Dakalagdana, Ben, just Satya Sanaya.
Oh, Satya Sanaya, Dokalagada. Shut you.
Fuck yeah, to the bed, I build a fucking car, yeah.
See, I don't ban the car. I can't say ban the pure the car, yeah. So when I'm talking about Gurdwara, she's effing and blinding about it being my father's home or something. Like filthy. Imagine what a Sikh Sangat, yeah. Now the Sikh Sangat, no one pagal. Let me just say something, yeah. If you go to my Gurdwara now and you say to the Gyani, oh, tano pata, oh, banda Raj, oh, pagal haga, oh, idda karda, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sano pata, oh, pagal haga, yeah. They know I'm mad. They know I'm crazy. But one thing about these guys, they probably walk around the Gurdwara like, Hanji, Hanji, Hanji. And when this recording comes out tomorrow, because I'm going to play it, if they turn up, I'm going to play it on a loudspeaker because I've got a little speaker with me. And I'll make sure everyone hears on the thingy the kind of filth that is coming out of these people's mouths while Bar Jagrad singing. Because I didn't start swearing until they started talking about me. Already you can hear saying Banchod, Marchod, and all of this kind of stuff. He's just cussing about Bar.
No one gives a fuck. You do the same to odds. Use
This video is
Anyone can go there.
What's the point of you playing your video? You gone to a Ramgarhia Gurdwara, so what?
So can I just say, and I don't like saying this, so for this person, translate, yeah, when she says Banchod, she's saying sister effa. When she's saying Marchod, with that Ma, Chod, that means mother effa. When she's saying Pure, that means my father. So you hear her keeping saying Marchod, Banchod, yeah, and yeah, I've taken responsibility. I've made a mistake by thinking that these people could have a civil discussion about caste, but they couldn't. So my particular situation is this: that's it. Yeah, and I apologize. These guys need to now answer when I play the video tomorrow for everyone to see, even the Dawa channels. I want them to explain why they were cussing and banchoding and marchoding when Bhai Jagraj was speaking and we were speaking about caste. Yeah. And why they supporting caste when it's against Sikhi? Why fight for something that is against Sikhi? Huh? Chup ho gaya hone? I can see you're silent now. Bola. Now they're silent. They're going chup chop now. Because tomorrow is going to be your tamasha. This is just me warming up. I'm like a freaking maestro when it comes to me freaking crushing opponents. There's a reason I'm called the Rajanator. And tomorrow I got a show planned for you that you're gonna see why I'm so freaking hated at Speaker's Corner. You're gonna see how I can play the crowd. You're gonna see how I will turn a crowd. You know, like Rocky 5, yeah, Rocky 4, Rocky 5, when they go, the Russian was there, and Rocky, they're all going, draw, go. And then at the end they go, Rocky. That's what they say about me, yeah. The whole Sangat will turn to me and go, Raj, you was right, to galti kita, playing the video. But, you know, Manny, I swear I can't. I've got too much to go through. The next couple of days, I will do it. I have to go home. No, I want real things to turn up. Let me tell you something here. When real things turn up here, do you know what I'm like? I'm like a little Hanji, Sasrikaji, yeah? Waheguru Khalsa. Me, when I see rules, I'm not talking about thugs. I'm talking about proper Bande Singhs, yeah? With a dilla like the gurus, yeah? Not these fuddos that are internet gangsters that want to stab me and all that. I'm talking about real things, yeah? That come up to me. I am the most respectful person. When I see that you are following Sikhi or you're trying to, and I can see it, I'm freaking like, you know, I'm like a little kid, yeah. I will pay my kind of respect. But when you come down with energy for me, I don't care if you look like the singer or whatever, but you're coming with energy that you think you're going to stab me, you're going to knock my bug off, you're going to do this, you're going to brick my home. The only energy you're going to get, yeah, is freaking cunt mode from me. That's it. Full on, yeah. And you'll see, yeah, how this reverse psychology, yeah, is no reverse psychology. It's a fact. And you're going to see tomorrow, it's going to be like me playing, you know, when they're playing the maestro, and I'm just, you know, playing the maestro, and I've got all the pieces, all the plates spinning, yeah. And you're going to see, it just takes one banda, yeah, to destroy 50 mans, yeah, when it comes to intellect. It doesn't matter how many banda there are. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Simple as that. So let me just finish the video from there. I don't actually like playing this, but tomorrow I'll have to play it at Speakers Corner. Nothing I can do.
Did you say anything?
The point is, I banned them out.
You
banned them out on this video. Where are you banning them out on this video? Where are you banning them out on this video?
Listen. and I don't like the fact that
He's
Tim calls
talking
the
to
Gurdwara.
himself.
Hey, you're
He's a
talking to
dickhead.
yourself, Raj.
No,
Where
I'm
you
good,
gone to a Gurdwara and banning them out?
Point is, you
That's
think
her
I
point.
go into
No,
a
but that's
Gurdwara
her
and
point.
Let's
record
play the
myself?
video.
No, but that's her
Let me
point.
play the
Put it
video.
on his channel.
Let me play the
He
video.
films
No, play the
random
video.
Raj,
people.
play
Play
the
the bit
video
where you ban
after.
out
Don't
any
say things to her. Let me
innit?
play the
Any other
video.
Sikhs, innit?
Let me play the
Content.
video.
Right.
After this, I went to the committee and I said, why is the Gurdwara called Ramgarhi?
Right, have you got
I'm
that
not
on
gonna
camera?
film that.
Have you got that
Because
on
I don't
camera?
film that kind
Have
of
you got
stuff.
that on
He's full of
camera?
shit.
That's a
So you
private
haven't got that on
conversation.
camera.
That's a
He
So,
private
so
loves
why are
conversation.
you playing this
Well, let me
video?
explain this to
Why are
you.
you playing this video?
Stop taping,
Video's
Trilla.
very
No. Why are you playing this video, bro? It's a fucking fact, dude.
Why do you
You
always
made,
have
you
to jump
said, yeah.
in,
No,
yeah?
she
Why
made
do
a
you always have
point.
to jump in and be
She
a
made a
football?
point.
What?
She made a point saying, yeah,
Let me
you're
play the
bringing up a
recording.
video,
You
yeah,
didn't
saying
even
that
know
I
that
found out
Southall,
people, yeah.
there's a
You're not
Ramgarhi
banning
Gurdwara in
nobody out.
Southall,
You're
did you?
basically making
You
up
didn't
a
even
fucking
know
video
there's a
and you're saying
Ramgarhi
some shit.
Gurdwara in Southall,
Right.
did you?
I
Let's
mean,
always
our
jump in
emotions
here to
out.
We
take
don't give
fun
a
you
fuck.
at
no,
half
you're
price.
chatting shit
You
though, bro.
tell
You're
that
playing the
fucking
video
lady.
based on nothing.
Gentlemen.
You're talking to yourself. You're
Let
talking to
me
yourself.
play
You're not
the
talking to
video
the
to myself. Let me play the video.
You're not
Can we
talking to the
civilize
community
ourselves?
members.
Myself.
Are
Let me
you
play
actually
the video.
delusional here? Are
Whenever
you
I'm
actually
talking to
delusional?
myself for
You're a
let
Are
me
you
play the video.
delusional?
You are a
Let me
You're
play
talking
your
to
drunk now,
yourself
yeah?
in the
Obviously,
video,
you're
dude.
you're
You're
high
not
on,
talking to
yeah?
any other
You're
Sikh
Raj,
high
you
man.
don't
on,
know
you're
if
drunk
she's
now.
been drinking.
Study had you on, yeah? We know you're drunk. So let me play the
Nobody's
saying
drunk,
that
dude. You get me,
Let me
yeah?
play
people
the
are
video.
Nobody's
crackheads.
drunk.
Let me
Making
play
it
the
up,
video.
subjugating
Nobody's
Let me
Watch
play
your
the video.
video.
Let me play the video.
Raj, we don't
Let
want
me
to
play
Video.
the video.
Nobody,
Let me
I don't
play
want
the
to watch your
video.
video.
Let
Gary,
me
go
play
watch
the
your
video.
video. I don't want to.
Play
You
the
don't want to
video.
watch it.
Let me play the
They
video.
don't want to watch it.
Right, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna play.
Nobody
Mr.
wants to watch it. Nobody
Right.
wants to watch your
I'm gonna
video.
play this
Old
clip.
mate.
I'm gonna play
You've
this
just said, yeah,
You're
your
fucking
video
old
does
as
not
a
show you
fucking
going to the
cow, mate.
committee, talking to people. All
Do you
right.
want me to do it? I'll go.
Go on then. Go on then. Oh, here we go again.
So I thought by playing the basics video that I played before about how the Gurdwara become caste based, which is like a 4-minute video, these guys might have some kind of shut 'em, yeah, and just be quiet. But listen to what they said. And I take responsibility as well. I started talking and shouting, and I said stuff that I regret while this video is on. And yeah, we did bring Baijagrad Singh's name into disrepute. We did bring basics of Sikhi in disrepute. Like I said, you know, my maafi mangda, yeah, my galti kitta, that's it, man. No, that's all I can say. And I won't do it again. But these guys need to answer as well. They need to apologize publicly to basics of Sikhi. They need to apologize to Baijagrad Singh's family for doing this. Yeah, I will apologize, but these guys need to do it publicly tomorrow, because when I play this video to the world, they're going to want to know who they are.
Hey, Belly, I beg you allow this, bro. Belly, I beg you allow this, bro.
Trilla, you're
Raj.
So look, why are there so many different caste Gurdwaras, yeah?
Every time
I'm trying to show you
I beg you
something.
allow this.
And you're
This guy's playing like, holy stuff, bro.
Now listen,
It's a joke.
Why are you playing
Raj,
somebody
I'm
who passed away, bro?
proves
Come
a
on.
point. This proves a
What?
point.
Are you talking about, bro? We're having a conversation. You're diverting. Yeah, Kay, he's diverting.
Raj, why
No,
are you
I beg you allow this, bro.
Yesterday, Trilla.
Raj, you're distracting us. I'm distracted.
Yesterday, Trilla.
Gary, allow it, bro. I actually know this guy properly, bro.
Let it
This
play.
guy doesn't know him, bro.
Be
I
respectful
know
and
him,
let it
bro.
play.
He's met him once or twice, bro. I've met him
Let
once
it
or
play.
twice.
Let it
Oh
play.
my God, this guy's a clown, man. You're a
Nah,
fucking
bro, Raj, you're
clown.
taking the
Play
piss.
them.
Why are you
You
playing
are
basics of
clown.
Sikhi video
Don't
right now
play
on
it,
G-Block,
Cody.
bro?
No one
Why are
gives
you
a
playing
fuck.
basics on G-Block, bro? Have you got no fucking shut up? Have you got no
Let
respect, bro?
the video
You're
play.
playing shit, bro.
Let
You
the
know,
video
people are
play.
petty and they're listening
Let
to
the
this, bro.
video play, you
He's 10
Cody.
years
No, bro, you're
old.
chatting shit, bro.
Let me play the video.
Allow it, man. Why are you playing the video?
A pussy, no one
You
Play the
sent me
video,
the link.
Raj.
I was gonna watch
Let me play
it.
the video.
He's not
And why
you
you
gonna
gonna
play
play
it now?
Because it says some important things.
Stop deflecting.
It's important thing, dude. You don't teach anybody about Sikhi, bro. You're the last person.
You're
You're
the
the last
guy.
person to.
So, you know when somebody says to me, "You can't teach me anything about Sikhi," you better be a practicing Sikh yourself. Yeah, I'm not having no drunken, 6'4" lanky piece of piss who brags about going to hookers telling me how to be a Sikh. If a Sikh comes up to me, and they are a practicing Sikh who's trying their best to be a Sikh and showing me the way, I don't want you to tell me the way. I want to see the way in you. I want to see I've met Baijagrad Singh 3 or 4 times. When I saw him, I could see the Sikhi that he was practicing. He didn't have to tell me nothing. I just knew by looking at the guy, okay, this guy's got something about him. He's following the Panth, and he's following Sikhi, These guys are trying to tell me that I can't, talk about Sikhism. Whereas this guy, is one of the worst Sikhs. No, forget about the worst Sikh, Trilla. You're one of the worst men I've ever met, I don't even classify you as a man no more. Yeah, that's how little I think of you. And you're telling me about I can't talk about caste and stuff.
Anybody about Sikhi? Who are you to teach anybody about Sikhi?
You was talking about I've got a video.
Now you're
of you
pissing
saying
me
you're
off.
a prostitute.
Fucking
I'll
pissing
play
me
it
off.
now. Let me play it.
How are you paying? How are you paying basic for Sikhi, bro?
Let me play you a video.
How are you paying basic for Sikhi, bro? Allow it.
Oh my
You
God.
go to prostitute.
What are you on, bro? You don't. You got. You.
You
What?
drinking.
Right, do you think this is
You want me to
appropriate?
talk about your mother, you
Talking
fucking
about
retard?
that
You want me to talk
on
about your
Belly's
mother?
the
You
other
want me
day.
to talk
Yeah?
about your sisters?
Oh, you
You
got to
fucking
talk about
prick.
my mother?
Right. You want me
Really?
to talk about your
Really? You
fucking
got to
mother,
talk
you
about
fucking prick?
Okay,
What are you saying about me,
You're
you fucking prick?
You're a pussy.
I beg you tell me when you're at the park, innit? Yeah, don't worry, pay. I'll sort him out myself, innit?
Aja, you come down.
I'll fuck you up,
Oh
you little
my
piece
You
of
come
shit.
down.
You fucking retard.
Come down.
What you say about me, innit? Yeah? And then we talk about your mother all day,
play
long,
this.
you little
Stop
fucking
it.
retard, innit?
You
Yeah?
don't need to play this.
Go
I'll
fuck
play
yourself, bro.
Right,
Yeah, you pay basic for, bro. Have you got no fucking respect? You fucking retard, huh? I'm gonna fuck you up, you know that.
I'm gonna have to take
you
these.
shit, bro, yeah? You know what, yeah? You know what? It's gonna happen to you, bro. I ain't even gonna do nothing to you, innit, yeah? I ain't gonna do nothing to you, bro. You ain't gonna see it coming. And you know what? You know what, bro, yeah? Don't blame me. Don't blame me, you fucking
What are you
bitch.
playing?
Right.
What are you
Yeah,
playing?
to me
What
about
are
fucking
you playing now?
Your mom's a fucking hooker. Your fucking dad's a fucking bitch, yeah?
See, this guy's such a liar. Yeah? He said my mum's a hooker, and then he was lying yesterday. He never said my mum's a hooker. This is the thing about it. This Bunda's got no freaking. This is why I don't like the guy. He can't admit and say, yeah, I said that. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, I was a prick. But he always has to go, oh, you know, I didn't say that. Oh, I didn't say that. And even though it's recorded, you can hear it. Yeah, and I apologize. Like I said, yeah, I take I take my responsibility in that part. It was me, Kay, and Gurdeep didn't really say anything, and Triller. All three of us are culpable. The difference is, yeah, I'm publicly already said I apologize on my Maafi Monday, and I'll do that tomorrow. But what they need to do is when I play this video in the park on my large screen here, yeah, and how are they gonna, how are they gonna apologize anonymously? You're gonna have to speak to, because I might even send the video to Basics or Sikhi. Let them judge who's worse. I don't mind Basics giving me a telling off and saying, why did you do that? Because you know why? I get told off all the time. I'm not a pussy, yeah? I'm out there. People see me. Do people see you? Nah. So tomorrow is going to be your day of reckoning, not mine, because I've had a lot of day of reckonings, and I'm used to it. So at the end of the day, one more day of getting a bit of chitter, yeah, a bit of like smacking up, yeah, it's not a big deal for me.
Fuck yourself, you little piece of shit. Yeah? Your mom is a fucking bitch. Your dad is a fucking wanker. Your sister is a fucking cow.
Now listen to this, man. You're on 100. I'm recording this as well.
Fucking show me. Your mom is a little 1 minute, 2 minute of fame, bro.
I think this is going up tomorrow.
Coming from a snake.
You're a pussy. I'm
Coming
there
from a guy.
You
You fucking snitch.
I'm the real
Okay, now I'm gonna take your entire family over there, right?
know you
Go
got
and make
pussy.
it now.
Everybody
You
knows
brought it on
you got
yourself.
pussy.
You brought it on
Talking about how
yourself.
you're going to
You brought it on
prostitute, like
yourself,
you're
yeah?
big thing.
You
Like
brought
you're
it on
proud of
yourself.
it. Like
Don't
you're
get
proud. I was the prostitute when I was a young man. I used to go
your mother and your whole family. I'm gonna rip them apart. Rip them apart, dude, online. Right? Like how you wanna rip me, I'm gonna rip you and your entire family apart. Where's your dad, Ross? Where's your dad? Where's your dad?
So you can hear, yeah, and it's disgusting behavior, no doubt about it. So tomorrow, we'll make it famous, that video. Obviously, I'll get telling off, but I'm used to it. At the end of the day, I'm used to it. Are they used to it? I don't think so, man. Are they going to be able to take the heat? If this video goes to my family, I'll just go, look here, sorry, I made a mistake, my galti kitta, and I'll just apologize. If the Guru does say something to me, say the same thing. These guys are gonna freaking get the heat. So I want you to come down so I can get this video out there, because I want this video to be heard. Yeah, I want people to hear the filth that was coming out of those guys. Now let me just play the video of me going to Birmingham just quickly, just so that, because I couldn't play it on that time. And let me just play it here, yeah, just so you can see what I was trying to play. You saw the Bhai Jagdad Singh one earlier, and this is what I was trying to play about the Birmingham one, yeah. So if you have a look, obviously I went Birmingham, Kalla as well. I went twice before the coronavirus. Yeah, nothing happened. And there's a Gurdwara there. Guess what the name of the Gurdwara is? I wonder what. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the name of the Gurdwara.
Got a bouncy castle and everything. Can't really record inside though. I'll just show you here. It's like Ikon Guard at 550th. It's a nice thing there. So we'll see what it's like in there. Anyway, I'll be inside. Okay. Yeah, so I thought it was in the Gurdwara. It is, and I have to go there later on. It's actually in the main. There's a place over there called the Ramgarhia Community Hall. Oh my god, I'm not going to rant about the name. I'm not going to lie. I don't like it when they go Ramgarhia. Ramgarhia is a caste, and yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. But Guru Nanak Dev Ji was against caste. It's not the same caste as you would see with the Hindus. It's not strict like that. It's not rigid. Anyone can go there. When it becomes a problem, it's actually just really marrying someone to a different caste. Then it becomes a bit of a problem if you're perceived to be a lower caste. I never answer what caste I am. And I don't like the fact that the temples, the Gurdwara, look, Ramgarhia. Come on, man. Come on, man. Use your common sense, man. Why would you do that? This is why sometimes, you know, like if you use the name Ramgarhia, you're basically reinforcing a form of caste. And today's the 550th of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and he was against caste. And this ain't the only one. There's loads in London, in my end. There's loads over in what is it called? Yeah, look at that. Oh my god. There's like Singh Sabha, which means jug. And yeah, it's sad. I'm not gonna lie. It's something that you know, we need to. I know the beginning, the people that first come here, they did it for a particular reason. Like, you know, they had their own little groups. But yeah, to name what can I say? I'm not gonna make much. I can't make much change, can I?
Many.
apart
I'm
from thingy, so-
not gonna lie here. You're starting to piss me off now. I'm not gonna lie here. You know, you're starting to piss me off. You're starting to piss me off now. Now there's a joke. There's a, you know, there's a joke here. There's a little bit of, you know, McCall karda here, but now it's getting a bit stupid now. Yeah, so bus kar de ho na. I'm straight here. The pra ye maine gal suniye. Bus kar de ho. Yeah, please. Because, you know, I'm gonna start taking it a bit personally. Because this is not, you know, like, yeah, I'm banning out the Khan Gurdwara. Yes, I am. I'm banning them out. Yeah, they're doing wrong. And I know you're trolling or whatever you're doing. I'm just saying, please. It's a serious topic here. And you're kind of like bringing it into thingy. This is not against any particular caste. It's against all castes. Yeah? People that believe in a caste. And only if you're Sikh and you're a practicing Sikh who believes in Sikhi. If you don't believe in Sikhi anymore, then it's got nothing to do with you. You can believe in whatever thing. No, I'm not letting anyone on Mani because I've got to go sleep and I'm not letting no one on. Today was my thingy. So, Randy, just respect my situation today because I need to go sleep in around half an hour. I'm not getting into no tamashe. I want an easy thingy, yeah? Easy thing. I've got nothing. I don't want to be arguing anything. I need to literally kind of wrap up the show in a bit, yeah? Now, like I said, yeah, when it comes to this particular situation, yeah, you have the caste on there. And this isn't the only one that I'm getting on. There's other ones in my area. Obviously, I was invited down to exhibit, you know.
Before passing away, because actually in a community hall outside. So here's mine. There is some prints. Nanak by Mradana and Balla. This is the main one, but I couldn't actually get it scanned because I had issues. But this is actually about the travels of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. So you can see it's more educational. So you'll see that, you know, because Guru Nanak Dev Ji traveled for like 25 years of his life before passing away in Kartarpur. So you see here, that was his first one, 1500, 1506 in East India, Bihar. Then he went to 1506 to 1509 to South India, like Sri Lanka, place like that. Then he went over to, because it took quite a while to walk back up to North India. So 1514, he went to Nepal and North India. And basically,
Yeah, spent around 2 years there, and then obviously he went to the Middle East. And have a look at this one, the most controversial one. Don't get triggered, everyone. But this is actually the Middle East Mecca. Story here. I'll describe it later, but I don't want to get into negativity because people start saying, "Raj, how dare you?"
Now he's trolling me today. He's trolling. I have to just ignore him today because I'm trying to get through it. Do you know what he's trying to do here? He's trying to look. This is what Manny's doing here. He's poking me, by saying the most outrageous things so he can get on. I know you, Manny. Yeah, I know what you're doing. What he's doing is like, one of those kids that keep on chucking something at you. Oh, I'm gonna chuck this at you. Oh, I'm gonna chuck this at you now. And when they're not listening, the more extreme they go, so then he's gonna go, "All right, I'll let you on." No, I'm not falling for it, Manny, today. Yeah, I've figured it out. Yeah, I have to ignore you. I'm looking at you like a butcha, yeah, yeah, and I have to just ignore you now. Yeah, put you on a naughty step and go, play with your toys. Yeah, play with your toys. Yeah, I know his tactics. He's done it so many times before, and it almost worked. Yeah, I was so angry that I was like, "Freaking that Manny, man, he knows me too well." Yeah, he knows me too well. This is the problem, and I'm starting to know him too well. We're like kindred spirits. Yeah, I understand what he's doing now. Yeah, I was like, okay, and you know what? It's worked in the past where I've let him on after because he said so many stupid things. Yeah, but he doesn't mean it. God. This is why me and Manny are a dynamic duo. Yeah. We're like, I can't even say Batman and Robin because one's better than the other. Yeah. Robin's rubbish. Yeah. We're more like, what's a good duo? Whatever duo is good duo. Yeah. This is why we cannot be defeated. Yeah. That's why we're the most feared Sikhs in the UK. Yeah. Not physically, mentally. Yeah. Oh, God. Let me tell you something, Manny. I don't have best friends or not best friends, but I have levels of trust of people. Yeah, that's how we determine friendship. Levels of trust. Yeah, it goes from 0 to 10. Yeah, the only people that can get to 10 is my mum. Yeah, and obviously when I'm talking about living, the gurus and obviously Waiguru and stuff, but only my mum. Yeah, but Manny is on the highest level of trust. He's up. I think he might be at 9.5. Which is the highest anyone's ever got to. So, if that's best friend, not really. I just see it as who do I trust the most? And those are the people. Some people are on 0, like Trilla, you fuddo. Yeah, which I'll expose on why he's gone to 0. So I don't go by this kind of like thing. Yeah, get a room. Yeah. Huh? Manny. You'd have to be the woman though. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, this is getting silly now. I was having a very good thingy though. All right, so let me go back to it. Yeah, so let me I mean Jat da Makabala. Yeah, it's a Jats contest, so what? I mean, as long as you don't think, I don't mind, as long as you like. Everyone's gonna say, "Oh, Raj, you're singing, you were singing put the Jat on there, balon there, bakare." When I was having that fight, when I was gonna have that fight with Ghost Speakers Corner, I was trolling. Yeah, if you don't understand my sense of humor, Ghost that Puddi Da Kuna from Pakistan was saying he's a Jat, my Jat haga, yeah. So I was saying I'm a Jat as a kind of like, oh yeah, you think you're a Jat, my Jat haga fer, yeah. I'm the original Jat. It was a troll. So I was singing, man, put the Jat on there, balon there, bakre, to insult him. It was never ever, a way to what's it called, bigging up the thingy. Yeah. Now my voice is too beautiful to sing again. If you want to hear this voice, this angelic voice, you must pay. Huh? Wembley Arena. Soon. Raj, Speakers Corner. Singing all the Jat classics. Yeah? Jat da Makabala. Jat da Makabala. Yeah, big up Sidhu Moosewala. Too much. Look, if people want to talk about Jat and all, that's fine, but as long as you don't think you're just at that time, listen. How much? Can not pass it? Oh God, how much can I charge? All right, with my voice, my Bhangra skills, hoi, 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 this lovely face, 10 rupees, huh? 10 rupees. I think I'm underselling myself. Let's just say $1 million. We'll go from thinking. Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie. This is the problem with Punjabi culture. Yeah, I love Punjabi songs. Yeah, I love Punjabi songs. I can't lie. I do. I listened to them when I was training. Yeah, but the problem is they're also very problematic. Yeah, like what's that one? What's it? Thin Peg. You know, about the drink. I love that song. Yeah, but what is it about? Alcohol. Now I'm gonna do a show here about another show, which is going to be more about what I believe the two biggest Punjabi cultural issues, tin peg, tin peg, So the two biggest cultural Punjabi things that is affecting Sikhs in another show, yeah. Now, what I'm going to do is it's going to be alcohol, caste. Alcohol and caste. I think these two, and Punjabi music here, those three, because obviously alcohol I stopped drinking. I've obviously had my experience with alcohol. I stopped drinking, best thing I've done. Casting, I've seen it firsthand how stupid it is. I also love Punjabi music as well, but I can see how destructive it is and all that kind of stuff, yeah. It is very destructive. It reinforces all the negative. It's a bit like hip-hop, where you love hip-hop, but it's reinforcing negative stereotypes about women, about material goods, about, drink, about that. The same with Punjabi songs. A lot of Punjabi songs, they reinforce bad kind of cultural and practices, which then permeates through the Punjabi culture, which a lot of Sikhs are from, obviously. So I'm going to start wrapping up. But like I said, tomorrow, yeah, Juts Blaze, you pussy. For Juts Blaze for door. Oh, now this one's saying do a whole stream. I'm trying to say we shouldn't really be kind of thingy. So where's that for door Jut Blaze? Because today and tomorrow's gonna be your last day that I'm gonna mention you. Yeah. What I will do is I will deal with you either two ways. Either I'll see you tomorrow, and I will be freaking literally, I'll do your bestie for the whole country to see. Or you don't turn up and you do your bestie for the whole country to see. Either way, it's called checkmate. You understand, pussy? Yeah? It's a checkmate. You know when you're in checkmate, you can't make no moves because every move is a bad move. And that's what checkmate is. Yeah? Because you can't move any direction without what? Losing. Without losing. Yeah. And this is where the Raj, yeah, has what I called, really figured out the equation on how to checkmate your opponent in the Speaker's Corner YouTube arena. And these are the pieces that I'm going to use. You see this queen here? That's you pussies from that little crew. You're surrounded by every piece, even though I'm by myself. Any move you make, you're gonna be checkmated. All you need to decide, yeah, is how much bestie do you want? Do you want it on YouTube, on different channels, or you just want it to be happening on Vellies and this channel? That's all you need to know, because it will go spread by the time I'm done with it. Now, let me just explain something. Tomorrow, when I go, because I'll be there at 3 o'clock. Yeah, I should be there till 7. So any of you foot doors that have been threatening you're going to do this and do that, this is your chance to do it. I'm going to probably be back the week after. Now, what I've decided, yeah, and I don't like having to do this, but to prove a point, yeah, I'm going to try and go every week Speaker's Corner now. The reason being, I said I'm going to try, yeah. The reason being is because people think, yeah, I haven't been going Speaker's Corner because my darda hon, yeah. No. I just find it boring. It's boring. Yeah. It's boring. So for me, when I was there last time, it was boring. But But I'll turn up here just to prove a point that, you know, there's nothing to be scared of in Speaker's Corner. Yeah. There's nothing to, you know, there's nothing to fear. Just turn up. Yeah. If anyone turns up, yeah, you deal with them how you normally deal with them. I will deal with everyone how I've always dealt with people. You show respect, I show respect. You show savagery, I show savagery. Yeah. That's it. And I think that's a good way to lead life. Now, obviously, with this pussy Jut Blaze here, he's the one that I would love to freaking expose tomorrow. Because this thing about, you know, Hatun survive, Pigeon will be next with daggers is obviously a valid threat that I should be stabbed next year. So I'm not standing next to any person that has a mask on from now on because of this kind of... And before everyone said this is just one... No, there's loads of these here. Do you know what, I'm so lucky, and I'm going to say, big up here to all the people that send me emails giving me all these kind of screenshots, because I don't see them, In fact, I didn't see this one. This one was actually after the 12-hour mark on Velis, Also, obviously, this football says your Toppi's coming off on Sunday. Now, let me just give you an example. Let me just explain something to you about Toppi, When he's talking about Toppi, he's talking about my pug, Now, obviously, when I'm at Speaker's Corner, I'm going to be wearing my pug. Now, one of the things you need to understand is this, People think my pug, could just fall off. Let me explain something to you very carefully. Have a watch this. Do that. I'm knocking your tab off. Rah, 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 rah. Can't do shit for do. See how tight my pug is? Look how tight it is, I swear to God, to get my pug off, Like, this has been on all day since, when did I put it on in the morning? And look how tight it is. Look, even now. Look. And you think you're going to get my pug off? Even if you was to try and rip it, it wouldn't come off. I'm going to be honest with you, because I've fallen over with my pug on. Now, the problem is, I think people think my pug, is going to come off easy, because I said something I've been saying something that my pug's been knocked off, and it has been knocked off. But what people need to understand, London's different, to be honest, is that, we need to get that into it. The problem is, when I was younger, I used to wear a starch bug. The problem with that, so anyone don't understand what a starch bug is, when you tie it and then you starch it so you can just put it on like a hat. Now I've been tying it for years and years, but for a couple of years I did it. The only time my bug or my turban has ever come off is when I did it as a starch bug, because the problem with the starch bug is that if you hit it in a particular way, it can pop off. Like a toppi, like a hat. When you tie your bug, and the way I tie it, I tie it like it's like, it doesn't even move. Like, I can wear the bug from, sometimes you see things, they put the bug on in the morning, but at the end, their bugs come off, like it's lifting up. My bug is like freaking rock, and I put loads of pins in it. I make sure it's really, really tight, So for me, I've actually experienced where I've fallen over, I've had somebody push me, and when I've done my bug, like when I've tied it, it doesn't even, not only does it not come off, it doesn't even move. Doesn't even move. Not even a little bit of a move. So if you can move it, okay. But the chances of my bug coming off, is very, very. You'd have to do something very extreme different from the rest. Obviously, I'm not saying it's impossible, but you'd have to do something very extreme. I'll be back at Speaker's Corner, so people can find me now. There's all these mums saying, you don't go. I'll be going once every, maybe once a month, maybe twice a month. So you know where to find me, dudes. At the end of the day, I'm gonna knock you up. I'm gonna knock your bug off. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm knocking your turban off. Rah, 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 rah. Can't do shit for do. See how tight my bug is? Look how tight it is, I swear to God, to get my bug off, like this has been on all day since, when did I put it on in the morning? And look how tight it is. Look, even now. Now, I want to say something, You said, Rod, your bug's too tight, too much pressure on your brain. That's why you speak nonsense. No. That's just because I'm crazy. It's got nothing to do with the bug, I speak nonsense when I don't wear my bug. So what's the excuse for that? When I'm not wearing my bug and I'm talking bakwas, what's the excuse for that? I'm just a guy that speaks his mind. So tomorrow, will be a good day, I'm going to have a bit of fun tomorrow. Obviously, you might see the screen up. And if you see, I'm hoping Banksy comes tomorrow. So let me just double check something, Because I hope they live stream this, because I want it on live stream, because then I can get it. Let's double check that, see if Banks is coming. I would like it on a live stream. He never bloody replies, that little puddy that. Okay, he said he might. Okay. Yeah. If there's a live stream, I'll make sure we get it live stream. Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you coming tomorrow, dude? Are you coming? Because I got some people that said they're going to knock my turban off, stab me. They're going to be doing this, yeah. So-called religious Sikhs. Oh, we're representing Sikhi. We're going to come down and stab you and knock your turban off and put a brick through your window. So, yeah. I'm going to kind of wrap the show up now, yeah, with a little bit of negativity. You know, I don't like negativity. I'm not going to lie. I don't, you know, it's not something that I like, you know. I always like to, you know, keep things, you know, above board and just nicey. Yeah, I can't say, yeah, try and come down. I'm going to be there from 3. Trust, I'm going to send you a message in the back chat, yeah, just to explain exactly what's going on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hard, yeah. No one can do anything. You need to understand this. Until you get it through your head, and this is to everybody, yeah, you can't do shit. The people that are going to do things, they just do it. They don't talk. They just do. I'll tell you something, one day I will get my head kicked in, but it won't be by these pussies. It will be by some dude that has been planning it secretly, and when he sees me, he's going to do something. Because these internet gangsters don't talk on the internet about doing X, Y, Z. Who talks on the internet doing about X, Y, Z? People that are sitting in their bedroom naked, yeah, with socks on, yeah. Probably, unfortunately, I have to say this, mutmarning 24/7, yeah, and probably got breadcrumbs all over their tid, yeah, and saliva coming down their mouth. Those are the people that type. The real hard dudes, the real gangsters just do. Now, I want to show you something that's obviously a show that's coming up on Sunday, and this is for Triller. Now, you know, Triller's going to get his little presents over the next, let's say, couple of weeks. I will say this here, and I know people are going to say, leave Triller alone. No. The man, yeah, even today was talking shit on what's his names? I was on Maku's. I'll put it up on my stream on Monday. Big up Red Rose, man. Big up Red Rose. Yeah, I don't mind being Prime Minister. Yeah. So when it comes to this situation where it's with Triller, I was on the show with on Maku's, and this little fuddo was on there. Once again, Jorisiga, who was drunk again, yeah. It was drunk again, talking shit again, threatening my family again. And people expect me to go, oh, yeah. No. It's not going to happen like that. What's going to happen here is I'm going to really, oh, Taffy Robinson. Oh, Taffy. Where you been, Taffy, man? Kind of missed you, man. We got Robert White. He used to annoy me a lot before, Taffy. Not going to lie, you know, sometimes I really wanted to punch him in the face, yeah, when he used to talk too much. Yeah. But now I don't know where he's gone. You know, he's like one of those. So here's Triller's conversation. You know, Triller, yeah. You know, he makes out, oh, Raj is the bad guy. Raj is somebody that, you know, he's always been against. Raj is this. Raj is that. Raj is this, yeah. And, you know, when it comes to this pussy, yeah, the reason, look, let me explain something. I'm gonna do a proper show on Thursdays this year. I know people said to me in the beginning, this guy's a puddle, yeah. But the reason I gave him a lot of chances because I used to speak to him on the phone privately, yeah. And what he said privately was different from public. So we come to the conclusion will do good cop, bad cop. Yeah. I'll let him be the good guy. Yeah. I let him be the good guy, and I will do what I do best, be the bad guy. Now, the thing is this, yeah. When you look at this thingy, this is Gagandeep, yeah. I mean, Triller. Rod, my issues, like I said, my issues are this is on the 19th of the 2nd year. So when Fudul Faz was doing all those shows, yeah, we was texting and talking, yeah. We was texting and talking, yeah. And one of the things is that he used to text me and listen to some of the stuff he said. This sound like somebody that, you know, was getting bullied by me, or somebody that, you know, saw me as somebody that was somebody that he could confide in. He goes, I go here on the 19th of the 2nd, 540. My issue are not Muslims, which is true, but anyone with a mindset that they are superior because of their faith or race. And as you saw with art and the silence of other underpants, they have a superiority mindset. And Triller goes, they will never win. They can't, not with the amount of their own idiots exposing them. They have to change or else they'll lose, yeah? Here he goes, I hardly ever big up people, but you, my friend, are something else. Far from perfect, but you are fearless online. I recognize your potential, even if you don't. Dude, me and you are good cop, bad cop. Yeah, go ape shit if you need to. You're smart enough to know your boundaries. Again, good luck. The aim should always be to catch these guys slipping, pointing out so the community can look down at their behavior. Now, you can see this, yeah? Yeah. Is this what Triller was saying publicly? Because the text here, especially about Fudul Faz, is very interesting because I'll be releasing those as well at some point. I'll be doing them in, like, you know, bits and pieces. There's so many. Yeah, but I'll show you a little, I'll give you a little kind of teaser for Thursday, yeah, just so you can have a little bit of a kind of like a little tidbit, yeah, of exactly what this guy would say to me privately and then publicly. This is why I hate Triller, because there's one thing I can't stand here more than anything else is cowardly people that will say one thing privately, but will what? Say something else publicly to look like the good guy. Now, let me show you some other ones of this guy, because I'm going to quickly just show you, just so you got a little bit of a thing. Remember the Ard situation? Remember Ards? About, you know, when I confronted Ards about those Sikh women being run over? Guess who told me about the Sikh women being run over? Triller. I didn't even know about it. 18th of the 2nd. Your boy Big Ards on Faz is saying, I don't care about them kuffar. After watching Indian women probably Sikh getting run over by a tractor live. I'm staying offline because they are done sick people evil online. I'd go mad otherwise chatting to people saying that shit. Well, you've gone mental already. Good luck with this shit. But that guy just proven non-Muslims are second to Muslims in their eyes. You do what you got to do, bro. But if you don't raise the issue as to why no one said why I don't care about Sikh women will run over and no one said anything to him for his lack of remorse, I certainly will at some point. Yeah. Now, like I said, I did a show and I also confronted him as well. I think you're well within your right to rant about those guys downplaying such a tragic event. Now, I'm going to, on Thursday, show you how I dealt with Ards. Yeah, when I saw Ards on Veli's panel, I freaking went gung-ho on that guy, yeah? And like, look, I've said my piece to him. We've made amends now. But I've said he knows where I stand on it. This Triller, when he was actually on a panel with him 2 days ago, chop cigar, quiet as a mouse, said nothing, and I've got the recording of it, said nothing, yeah? And this is when you know this guy's a foot doing a pussy, yeah? Because if you truly are a man, yeah, you would have said something to that guy, because the way you was crying on the phone to me about what he did, you had no energy for him in the thingy. Now, sorry, so here's another thing. Remember I said to you, I'm going to go into more detail, but just to give you an understanding, the day I realized that Triller was a Fudul was firstly when he offered me out for a boxing match. Yeah, I was like, okay, this is stupid now, yeah. The second time was when he phoned me 4 a.m, threatening me, drunk, talking shit for an hour and a half, yeah. He wouldn't get off the phone, yeah, talking shit to me, yeah. And the stuff he said to me, I've never let anyone say that. But because I'm going to be honest with you, I had a bit of a soft spot for him. I said to him, listen here, man, I forgive you. But there's only so much for you. So just to prove that this guy says sorry more than freaking anyone I've ever met. Here's the email. So the next day, this happened on the 15th of the 3rd. When he woke up, 8:45 in the morning. Sorry for being rude to you last night. Yeah. Then a little bit later, I said, I feel awful for having to go at you yesterday. I had a bit too much to drink. I hope you can forgive me. Thanks for taking it easy on me while I was upset. Yeah. I said, but I will say, Triller, you should stop drinking. It's the #1 issue destroying the Sikh community. It's our biggest weakness, and I still agree with that. He says, yeah, I'll try. I usually have it once a week. I've been getting stressed online. I just felt like I need some liquid courage sometimes. Hence why I want to avoid jumping on panels. Oh, okay, as long as you're doing it once a week, but one day you should stop altogether. So does it sound like I'm berating the guy or I'm giving him advice after he spoke shit about me? Yeah, or spoke shit to me on the phone 4 in the minute, in the morning. Yeah. So I'll go over all of them because I don't want this video to get too convoluted about other stuff. But, because I think the caste thing, I've kind of challenged. And when it comes to this whole caste situation, I don't care if your feelings are hurt. Yeah. I don't care, if even my own family come up to me and say, what are you doing? Yeah. Because there's some people in my family that, I still got this caste thing stupidly, like in their brain, and some of my relatives and stuff. I don't care. Wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. Yeah. You want to defend this, and you want to die on that hill, metaphorically, well, do it. Because when you lot come tomorrow, and I play that audio and that video with my screen on the camera, and people start asking who these people are, defending freaking, caste and all that, and swearing over, Bajiraj Singh's video, I can easily say, I'm sorry, and I made a mistake for playing it. But I am against caste. I had good intentions when I played it. Obviously, with this lady, she just cannot keep her mouth quiet. Now, one last thing here, and I'll keep saying one last thing because I have to definitely go, is the other day, this freaking K, I'll say lovely K, was on Naifas, and I'm going to just prove to you one thing, this woman lies, lies like nobody else I've ever seen lie. I'm not going to lie. I've never, ever seen anyone lie like this woman, where is it? I've never seen anyone lie like this woman, Now, I'm going to prove you how much this woman can lie about me. Now, listen to this. She was on Naifas, and listen to what she says here. Now, before I go on, you see my gun drawing behind here? Has anybody ever heard me say this drawing, is about black people and violence with black people? Has anybody in the last year or so, because I've started it a year ago, obviously I haven't drawn it all the time. I've been working on it here and there. I've got an exhibition coming up soon, so I've got to get it finished. But has anyone ever heard me say that this drawing is about black violence? No. The drawing, is about gun violence, and I got children's names at the top, and those children's names are a mixture of white, black, Chinese, Mexicans, and everything. Not one group is more than the other, because the only criteria I had for the names on this drawing was children under the age of 8, under. And look at this Manny Sinda doing chugliya karta on, because I didn't let him on. Look how now he wants. See, look how he's trying to provoke me. Look at that. See, I know him now. He can't even do his tricks with me because I know what he's trying to do. He wants me to go, how dare you, Manny? Put dida, then I'll put the link in the side, and he thinks he's going to jump on. Obviously I have to, not play him. Now, here it is. So listen to this, This shows you how much this woman lies. So she's on Naifas, and have a listen to this.
Trying to say they're killing each other.
Listen to you see me.
You see
you better start PTSD, boy. Anyway,
Yeah,
Yes,
bye-bye.
you go.
You
Goodbye.
dickhead.
Trilla, you know what's funny about this guy?
Let's get
Let me
back
tell
to
you-
the normal
Trilla, let me tell you
conversation.
something
One
funny, yeah.
second, Gary.
Trilla, let me just say something. He's drawing a picture now about guns, yeah, about the black community, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to say they're killing each other and rah, this and that, yeah.
Hmm.
You know, a 5-year-old boy in London got attacked, yeah, 5-year-old Sikh kid,
Will
yeah.
you see me?
That's,
I will
you
see
say,
you.
let me just say something. He's drawing a picture now about guns, yeah, about the black community, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to say they're killing each other and rah, this and that. Let me just say something. He's drawing a picture now about guns, yeah, about the black community, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to say they're killing each other and rah, this and that. Let me just say something. He's drawing a picture now about guns, yeah, about the black community, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to say they're killing each other and rah, this and that, yeah. Let me just say something. He's drawing a picture now about guns, yeah, about the black community, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to say they're killing each other and rah, this and that, yeah.
Hmm.
You know, a 5-year-old boy in London.
Right, so you heard it. It's very clear. She says, I'm doing a drawing about the black community on a black panel, on a black channel to stir up hatred towards me, yeah? Yeah, you can hear it. It's very clear what she's doing. Like when she went on to Raspek saying, you should go to Raj's house and beat him up for insulting the Prophet. She's trying to incite violence on me, yeah? Now, let me show you the drawing, yeah? Just to prove how much, and I talked about the yeah? Now, she's a liar, like a liar of the highest order. Now, look at the drawing, yeah? Here's the drawing. So, drawing's this, yeah? Obviously, got a lot to do. Freaking, yeah, let's just say it's a mad freaking house. So, obviously, I'm doing a drawing. It's about gun violence. It's an anti-gun drawing. It's an anti-gun drawing. And obviously, lots of bullets and guns, and it's a big drawing. So, when you go up, yeah, I have names. So, in the flag, yeah, you can't see it clearly yet because I've not put it in properly. I've just kind of just scratched them in, yeah. You can see the names here of people, yeah. Now, the one thing is, I'm saying year a lot now as well because of that freaking Jaleel. The problem is here, the name of the people on these things here, the 120 names, are children's that have been killed by gun violence under the age of 8 years old since 2019 in America, yeah. And you can see the name, Aidan Lindsay, 6, yeah. Where is it? Pedra, something, Securia Turner, 3. Drake, something, 6, yeah. So, and you can see the names here. They're all names here that have got nothing to do with race. Yeah, nothing to do with race. In fact, I got the stories of each of those children that have been killed from a website against gun violence. So I read their stories and some of them had their pictures up. What's sad about this particular situation is that the children, the majority of the children that were killed by their parents in what's called a murder-suicide. Yeah, murder-suicide. So what they did was that they would kill their kid and then murder themselves. And the majority, yeah, were white from that particular crime. So 70% of the crime, yeah, which was a parent killing their kids, was from that. And the majority of them were white. The second biggest reason was children, yeah, getting hold of a gun and actually killing themselves. That was totally mixed in terms of race. Yeah, it was whites, it was blacks, it was Mexicans. The other one was children getting killed in what's called kind of like fallout from a gun violence. So someone shooting and then someone gets killed accidentally. Now that also, yeah, was majority, like that one was majority white, was majority Mexican and black, but there was also white kids in there. So this particular situation with this gun drawing, she's actually even made something that is a genuinely kind of a genuine drawing about trying to highlight a real issue into something that she is trying to sully into making it a racist issue. That's why, yeah, she is a vile person, yeah, because she would turn anything into something for her own agenda, yeah, and that's the thing. Even something like caste, she's now, yeah, causing this issue with caste because she's under Jack's corner because she knows I'm against caste. Instead, what she should do, yeah, is what I would say to any mother: look after your children and stop swearing on the internet and stuff. Yeah, because if I ever heard my mother on the internet swearing about bans or the march or this, you're this and all that, yeah, I would be ashamed. Ashamed. It'd be embarrassing, yeah? Embarrassing. I would just be literally a bestie, yeah, if I've heard any one of my relatives talking like that on that. Yeah, absolutely disgusting, yeah? Disgusting, disgusting. Who's been texting me? Bloody Manny Cinder. No. Bloody Manny Cinder's texting me like he's freaking lost his mind. And look who's turned up. My admirer, Sid Bash. I better hide my arms. Because you get turned on by my arms. Where's the thingy, man? Someone give me a vowel. I better cover my body, man. Because whenever he comes on you, he's always objectifying me. Yeah? I'll buy that one. Yeah, let me just put this on. Do you know when they say lower the gaze and don't let people see your figure? Yeah, this is for him. Actually, I better show my arms either. Is this better? God, scared. Because whenever he turns on, he's always looking at my body. Yeah, I have to now sit like this with him, yeah, because everything, he will look at my arms and see stuff in my arms. He will look at my thing. Now I have to walk around like this. Now I know how a woman feels. God. Is he gone? Or chale gaya haje? He's not there. He's there. God, now I have to, his last time he was looking at my arms and perving on me all the time. God, now look. I have to now use my arm. God, I can't do this. Yeah, I have to liberate myself. If he wants to objectify me, that's up to him. Yeah, so yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm dying it tomorrow. Don't worry. I'm actually gonna die it tomorrow. I'm 46 years old. Look like I'm turning into a Buddha, man. Anyway, yeah, like I said, tomorrow would be an interesting day. And when I'm down there, you know, I'm gonna actually see. Actually, tomorrow is not just about, you know, exposing certain pussy old Sikhs, you know, footballs. I've got some other stuff I want to do down there as well. A couple of things are going to be going on down there. That's another reason I'm going. I've got a few other things I need to sort out and talk over there anyway. So I should be there, I think, till 7. It is boring as anything, man. Oh, my God. Oh, God, it's so boring. Speaker's Corner's ruined, man. Like, at least when I used to go, yeah, it was kind of fun. Like, you'd go to one area, yeah? And someone's talking about, I don't know, something happening over there in Somalia. You'd go over there, somebody talking about, I don't know, politics over there. Now all you hear, yeah? Now all you hear is Jesus Christ. On the other side, it will be about the Muslims. We believe in Sharia. Then they're just fighting all day, Saradin. It's so boring. Like, I can't believe how boring Speaker's Corner gone. I'm gonna have to, like, you know, mix it up a bit, man. I don't know what topic can I mean, Ard said he might be coming down tomorrow. If Ard comes down tomorrow, maybe I'll chat to him about. Maybe I'll start banning out Pakistan again to make it into more politics. Ban Pakistan and their freaking horse banging. And they're banging horses over there all the time, man. Like it's freaking you know, they see horses like, you know, porn stars over there. Their horses are like porn stars. God's sakes, man. The horses over there got like some next status of, I think, obviously Pakistan has the highest rate for internet search for porn for horses. Yeah. Ban Modri. Yeah, we could talk about Modi tomorrow, actually. We might talk about Modri because I didn't want to ban Modi out for a bit, that Podida, the Kassan situation. But then I can't talk to bloody Odds about the Kassan because he acted like a freaking football when it comes to those Sikh women. So, do you know who I do want to talk to tomorrow? I hope to God this guy's here, yeah. Let me show you who. Let me show you who I really want to talk to tomorrow, man, if I can. If he's there. If Ali Dawa lets me. Is this dude. Yeah. I want to talk to this dude. Oh, God. Why did I have to see that? Do you know what, yeah? Whenever I click onto this guy's video, he's always got something very sad on there about children. God's sake. What is it? Yeah, we should know about the poverty base. Oh, it's such a sad video about children suffering and stuff, man. Yeah, I suppose to thingy, but yeah, I don't know what looking at it. So this is the guy I want to meet tomorrow if he's there. Yeah, Small to Jinnah. Yeah, this guy. Because look what he did to my little old Uncle Asif. Yeah, look what he did to my Uncle Asif. Look, I can't play it. Yeah, I can't play it because obviously I don't want to get a strike. But look what he did. Shame on you to be an encyclopedia. Yeah, I have to defend my. I have to defend Uncle Asif. But I have to admit, I do like this Smarter Jinnah guy. Yeah, I have to admit, I've watched a lot of these videos. I mean, he does go a bit too hard on the Hindus. Yeah, I think he needs to think. But I actually wouldn't mind having a chat with that dude. Actually, if what? I'll text you money. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind having a chat to that guy, man. On a serious note, I mean, I'd look here. I like Uncle Asif here, but he does say some silly things sometimes. I do like. Actually, I've watched a lot of his videos way before this Smarter Jinnah. I wouldn't mind having a little chat to him, man. If Ali Dawa lets me, because Ali Dawa is very protective of his friends when it comes to me. Anytime I try and talk to one of his friends, he jumps in the middle like cop blocking sort of situation. Yeah, but don't even want nothing like Sid Bash. Yeah, if it was Sid Bash, that would be all right. I just want to talk. Yeah, so tomorrow if he's there, I might have a. Oh, Baskarde. He's spamming. He's literally spamming like a madman. He's spamming like a madman. Oh, so you're coming tomorrow. Now you've ruined the surprise. All right, I might as well say Steve Barnes might be at Speaker's Corner tomorrow. Steve Barnes. You know that 6'5" thingy. So I might do an interview with him. Now he's ruined the whole. I was going to have an exclusive interview if he was there. I don't know what time. He said he might be there for a little bit. So if he's there, I want to have a little chat to him. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I decided to go tomorrow as well. So I can actually have a little chat with him because I want to talk about the whole situation about Speaker's Corner. So Steve Barnes might. I'm not saying he is there. He might be there. Yeah, obviously, Manny seemed to ruin the bloody surprise. So I want to actually speak to him about the whole situation. If he's there, I'll try and get an interview. That's why I was telling Banksy to come as well, because it'd be good to get it live streamed. Because I want to kind of grill him a bit. I will say Steve Barnes, in hindsight, I think he'd done a good job in hindsight. At the time, sometimes I didn't understand his decision. So I was a little bit hard. I used to cuss him out behind the scenes. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, I say it to his face, but. Huh? Oh, he did reply to. Okay, he did reply to me. Okay. All right. Oh, he's really on. Sorry, I was just in there. Yeah, so he might be there. Yeah, so I'd like to kind of have a little conversation about how the park has got to a stage, and obviously I'm going to show Steve Barnes some of these threats I've been getting as well, as an example on the screen from Juts Blaze. We're going to use Juts Blaze as a kind of an example of how the Speaker's Corner is getting to a stage where people can think they can start threatening people with stabbing them and knocking their turban off and all that kind of stuff. So, hopefully Juts Blaze will make an appearance as we're talking to Steve Barnes, and then he can kind of, explain these thingy, Jatta, because tomorrow Steve Barnes is there. So, what we'll do as I'm speaking to Steve Barnes, and when you turn up, I'll have these little screenshots, obviously, and I will just ask Steve Barnes, this thing where it says Hatun survived, Pigeon will be next. What do you mean about this? Brick Pigeon's home, and this one about my turban, what topi, he's calling my topi, is coming off on Sunday. It'd be nice to find. And what does K mean by Raj just wants our face on camera, no face, no case? So PC Barnes should be there on tomorrow, and I will be asking, because I'm going to use these comments to show that people are getting very brave about violence at Speaker's Corner because they don't think the police are doing anything. So obviously I'm going to have to use these so-called Sikhs comments because I don't want people saying, oh, Raj, you're an Islamophobe. Raj, you're an Islamophobe. You only use Muslims. I'll have to use the Sikhs this time. So these are the comments I'm going to have to show tomorrow. And that video as well. Obviously, you know, if anyone from Basics or anyone wants to come and talk to me, or anyone wants to come talk to me about, you know, what I meant about caste. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, guys. PCSD bonds, scientific methods turned up. I have to say something here. I feel kind of bad here. Let me explain why. Yeah, I kind of feel bad here for Kashmiris now. Yeah, because I've met some really good Kashmiris in London. Yeah, and I don't know what it is about the North here. There's something about the North Pakistanis here that they're just mental. But the Pakistanis I meet down in London, they seem to be pretty cool dudes. I mean, there's my local chip shop, yeah, is a mainly Punjabi chip shop, yeah. So I go there get my chips. And I was talking to a couple of guys, and they were all from Kashmir, yeah, but I thought they were all Punjabi. So I've started to ask now, because when I was growing up, all the Pakistanis I used to hang around with, or I knew, were all Punjabi. Because I don't remember having any Kashmiris that I knew of, but there may be. So I'm starting to ask now, like, yeah, you know, Tenanda, yeah, and he's like, I'm from Kashmir. Like, all right, you know. There's something about the northern Pakistanis though, like I don't know what they're drinking up there, but they turn into like Amrazes and TYOs and like Naburu bitch pirates and like Luton Football. You know, the Pakistani Kashmiris I've met in London, you know, I've met a few now. I think I've met quite a few now because I never used to ask where Pakistanis are from here. I always assumed they were Punjabi because they spoke Punjabi. So I was like, all right, but I didn't realize Kashmiri speak Punjabi as well. So their Punjabi is pretty good. The guy I spoke to, he said he lived in Lahore for what's it called? A couple of maybe what was it? I think it was like lived there for like 5 years. Lived there for 5 years. So yeah. I'm not going to take it back per se. Bun the Pakistanis up north though. They got a problem up there, but the Pakistanis from down here don't seem to have, even the Kashmiris from there don't seem to be suffering from the same kind of Kool-Aid, whatever they're drinking up there. Yeah, two-faced, Matalakaga. Yeah, Kay was right. Jalaki. You know, she always said I'm jalaki. I am quite jalaki though, not gonna lie, man. But it's good to be a little bit jalaki sometimes, because then, you know, obviously you don't want to get kind of like, you know, manipulated all the time. I know, scientific method of trying. I'm trying. Oh God, now he's bloody well. Like I was trying to do a positive message and I had to twist it and freaking make me feel bad now. At least I can admit, yeah, like sometimes, you know, I'm not so freaking thingy that, you know, I can't admit that I can, you know, I need to grow as a person sometimes, and sometimes I need to start talking and asking, because I just assumed all Pakistanis from London were actually Punjabi. I don't know, that's what I've always seen. Just before I go, just to let people know, obviously tomorrow I'm taking my DNA test as well, just in case. You know, because obviously, you know, I've been designated, my DNA connects me to the Punjab, yes, obviously. And, you know, Pakistan, Afghanistan, India, and all that kind, Ban Pakistan, Ban India, we got the Punjab and stuff, so I'll have to take this tomorrow as well, as you can see. Yeah, everybody needs to understand that, you know, the Raj is full Punjabi. One thing I did learn from this, because I asked my dad, like, because I know from my mum's side, no one, my descendants or ancestors have not left Ludhiana. They've lived in Ludhiana for as long as they can remember, yeah, which is here. But I found out recently my great granddad used to be from Lahore. Yeah, from Lahore. Used to be from Lahore. I didn't know that. So yeah, because I told him about my DNA test. I said, okay. And did you know anyone that used to live there? His great granddad moved from Lahore to Ludhiana in the 1800s. Yeah, moved. It's not that far, to be honest with you, obviously, but it explains why I got genetics from Pakistan. Pakistan. Anyway, what caste are you, Raj? I'm a Sikh. Yeah. Now, I'm going to say it again, yeah, to all you bloody people that believe in caste and you think you're better because of your one caste or this caste, yeah, I'm going to actually show you how to answer the caste question as a Sikh. And guess who's going to teach you? A Muslim. And not just any old Muslim. Odds. Sharabi Odds is going to teach you how do you answer when somebody starts bigging up their caste, yeah? This is how you answer. But instead of saying you're Muslim, you say you're Sikh. Have a look. Jats Blaze, that little pussy, who I'm going to freaking ruin tomorrow, yeah? His life will never be the same again. I can tell you that straight now when I find out who he is. He goes, Jats Blaze goes, big odds, come on, bro. You know Jats are different league compared to other parts of Southeast Asia. I'm Sikh, but I know we're tougher than, say, Ugandan Sikh. You know what I mean? Big odds, give credit to him. I might be Jat, but that's irrelevant. Banda, I'm Muslim first and last. Now, you can change that from, I might be Jat, but that's irrelevant. Banda, I'm Sikh first and last. That's how you answer that question. And it's sad that, you know, we have to take it from bloody big odds on how to freaking put these footballs that think just because they're from a particular caste, they think they're better than everyone else. Obviously, like I said, my people are from the Khan caste, and they think they're better than everyone else as well. So bun them as well. Yeah, I'm not saying just Jats. The Khans think they're better than the bloody Jats. The Jats think they're better than the Khans. The Jats didn't think they're better than the Chamars. Yeah, the Chamars are always getting the end of the stick. Yeah, from both the Khans and the Jats. Yeah, so bun all of them that think they're better than each other. Yeah, you just answer it like that. Yeah, and that's the same for Muslims who think if you're a Muslim, you can't believe in caste. If you're a Sikh, you can't believe in caste. Yeah, you're Sikh first and you're Sikh last. That's it. Oh, Randy, Raj, Manny, I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Anyway, let me say a couple of hellos to people, then I need to go. And you believe we have to use odds, yeah, as a bloody moral compass. This is when you know the world is ending. Yeah. Purple effect, nah. You wearing a stab vest? Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest here. Yeah? I'm not wearing a stab vest. The problem with me, yeah, when I find clothing that I like, yeah, I go mad. Yeah. So I found the kurta pajama, yeah, and I brought hundreds. I bought like 15 of them. Now, guess what my new favorite clothes is? Hooded tops, yeah, hooded tops now. So obviously I got my, this is the first one I was wearing, yeah, which was this one that I was training in. And then I hadn't worn a hooded top for a long time, the feeler. Then I got my bloody, what was that? Which is this one? What was that? Yeah, Slazenger, Everlast. I was like, yeah. Then I got my, what is it? I've got another one as well. I've got like 7 now. Where are they all put? Yeah, I've got 7 one, never night. But this is the one I brought yesterday. The Nike one. This is my favorite one now. So these are I love hooded tops now. I don't know why. Yeah, this is my favorite. I bought this one yesterday. They all look the same. Yeah. But yeah, they all look the same. But they're obviously the signs are different. But I'm very weird like that when I find out, because I got like 30 of these tops. Yeah, I found this top, yeah, from fitness for, what is it, like Sports Direct. I just bought loads of them. Yeah, same with my bottoms, same with everything. I'm like that. Same with my freaking trainers. I've been wearing Reebok Classics for 30 years. Not the same ones, obviously. But once I find clothing that I like, because I don't know what it is about clothing. I'm very fussy. Yeah, I'm very fussy. I just got very specific taste about how the clothes are. I have to have open neck. Yeah, now I like hoods. I have to appreciate Raj speakers going to no longer represent. Yeah, Banda Jats, Banda Darkhans, Banda Chomars, Banda Patre, ban all the castes. We're all Sikhs. If you believe in caste and you think you're better because you're of a particular caste, you're no longer Sikh. Ban you. Anyway, big up to everybody. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be either an uneventful day because these pussies won't turn up, or it'll be an amazing day because these pussies will turn up and I'll do your bestie for the world to see. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? What's wrong with that? Oh, look who's there. Vapas aa gaya T Singh. Kinna chir ho gaya. How long? It's been like 1 saal ho na. Where you been? Yeah, I've always been like that. I buy loads, Cokes and beer. Yeah, I'm very weird like that. I always get the same stuff, man. Like once I find something I like, I just go freaking mental and buy bulk before they run out. 7 months. Yeah, what's he been doing? Okay. It's been a long time. Hopefully I've done justice to the casting. I might cut it and make it into a more of a concise video and then re-upload it, because obviously this has gone into a bit of a tamasha thing and I've been talking about other things. Yeah, big up to corner jacker. Oh, that's got a little fair, man. We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk. Yeah, I'm actually this drawing here, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes, but you can see like the madness that's going on. And I still haven't finished. It's just like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. You know, sometimes I'm sitting up here drawing here, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, what am I? But I've got an exhibition coming up, so I've got to finish it, yeah. But you can just see the amount of guns here and bullets here that I've had to freaking draw in. It's not even drawn in properly yet. It's still rough. Yeah, and obviously the names are in the flag. Yeah. And you can just see when you go close up. The bullets. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Seriously. Sometimes I'm bloody drawing and I'm thinking that I've gone mental. But this is what artists do sometimes, you know. We have to, like, you know, persevere. Just keep on drawing and drawing until the thing's done. Yeah. That bloody thing. This is when you know I'm mental, because to sit here and draw so many bloody bullets and everything, like, you've got to be crazy, man. Sometimes I am fucking mental, I'm not gonna lie. It's a drawing. It's a drawing with pencils, not painting. It's a drawing. It's a drawing. Drawing. Yeah, you can see how big it is. Getting there now. Yeah. Anyway, I'm off anyway, man. Take care, everyone. See you guys tomorrow. We'll see if anyone has the nerves to turn up. Maybe this might be the first time I use my thingy. It's got a good sound. So, how's the boxing? I had to leave it for like a month now. I had to leave it for like a month because I got my exhibition coming up. I'll be honest with you, I can't actually risk damaging my wrist either. Yeah. I know you're not going to say, oh, well, you do other things with your wrist. I can't take the risk. Every time I punch the bag and it freaking, like, you know, I've got to get, once I've got this done, then I'll start training again. Yeah. I can't take the risk. It's got to be done by a certain time. This one, I started it around 10 months ago, but I draw it on and off. So I started, stopped for a couple of months, then I started again. Then I stopped for a couple of months, and I started again. Then I had to change it, and I started again. And I changed it, and I started again. So it's taken over, I don't know, I can't really calculate, but it's taken a long time. It's just one of those drawings that I've lost count, yeah, because of the amount of bullets and guns, yeah. And I know for you kind of mere mortals out there, you're probably thinking, Raj, what's the point? What are you talking, Karda? What's the point? You don't understand the mind of a genius, yeah? A genius just does. Yeah. Do you think when Leonardo da Vinci was creating his masterpieces that he was worried about why? You just do. Anyway, I know that's going to trigger you, but do that. I will. Take care.